penis.
Hello everyone, my name is Putty and welcome back to another edition of the Dunes of Utapau. I am joined as always by Charles Smith, Chris Dewison, Sir Corey Wadsworth, Esquire MEP, and of course Marshall Pearson. How are you all doing this week?
I'm doing well.
It just gets longer every time.
I'm doing great. It does.
How are your duties in the European Parliament? I forgot California had representation there.
Uh-huh.
What?
Yep. Didn't you know California had a parliamentary system, Marshall?
I didn't know
Not only that,
California had representation there.
It's in tandem with Europe. It's really fringe stuff.
Yeah,
It's almost secret.
California is an observer state to the European Union.
Oh,
They're going to be taking
shit.
the UK's spot.
I mean,
They just cut paste all of the UK. Like they just Command F and replaced all of the UK with California.
Yep, California doesn't have to accept the euro. They can use the pound.
No one even... No one even asked any questions. They were like, well, honestly, are we even going to miss Britain once we have California in?
I think we have a bigger economy than the UK too.
We'll be able to import more almonds this way.
Oh my god, no!
The horrific drought-inducing almond industry can continue.
No! Damn almond farmers. And they're taking up all the goddamn water.
It's actually ridiculous how much farming is done in Southern California, considering it's a fucking desert. Like, we don't even farm that much here, where it rains all the time.
There is no farming done in Southern California. It's all done in Northern California. What?
What?
That's where the breadbasket is.
I thought that's where the almond farmers were.
You only have one bread basket in your entire state? That seems
It's a huge fucking breadbasket.
Dude, there's so much bread.
It's probably the size of all of England.
Fuck, man. Well, if you're gonna have that big a bread basket, you might as well just invest in, like, a fridge or something.
You're right. I'll be sure to petition my local representative on getting a gigantic fridge for the bread basket.
Who the fuck is even using bread baskets anymore? That's the question.
People
Chris,
too
you're
much
back.
bread, I guess.
You're actually here again. You're getting surprisingly consistent. Scarily consistent.
This is the 4th time in a row. Calm down.
Okay,
I don't think that's true.
I'm gonna put out a theory, and that is that Chris is actually not Chris, and he's an alien.
I'm on board.
Yeah.
He has been consistently early for like the past couple of weeks.
Speaking of aliens, Charles, are you excited to play new character today?
Yes, I am. Very excited.
Totally new character.
If you're interested in why Charles is playing a new character, you should go back and check out part 14.5, where it is all explained.
Explodey legs.
It's also the part where they let you in on the joke that this is only a temporary character, right?
Yes.
I'm sure that Charles' actual character is totally not
I think
dead.
I've already found a small inconsistency where it played an alien, but wasn't Jackson human?
Are you all ready to start the session today?
I'm not even ready for myself to be started, so let's.
Okay.
What happened? I don't know.
So the three of you continue walking through the lower city again, this time getting let past until you come to kind of a shuttle lift. And as you rise up into the inner city through this shuttle lift, and as you pass through the threshold out of the shuttle lift, you feel a sense of warmth wash over you. Clearly the atmosphere of this area is altered by something. Surrounding you is an urban jungle not unlike what you saw in Corellia. However, the roads in front of you seem more makeshift, not made for land speeders. Straight in front of you is a long and short building. Long and short? Yeah, that's right. I don't know. Long and like short as in the height. Wide and short building that seems to have had a part of the wall broken open or eroded over time.
You could also say
The
low.
door.
You could say low instead of short.
Yeah, low. That's good. Behind it, a group of tall skyscraper buildings and a towering glass elevator that breaks through the disc above. Down the road, both to your right and your left, a crowd of hunched-over figures gather, more so near the grass.
What?
None of the figures seem to have noticed you. So you guys are here. Here is the break in the wall. And then down here and down here are a bunch of figures.
Where are we again?
The black square, basically.
The black square. Okay.
Do I think these figures are getting squirrely?
Pretty squirrely.
Like, they don't look nice?
Oh, no.
There's some peanuts over near them.
No, they don't seem too aggressive, but they don't seem... That's not a gathering crowd of civilians.
The sadness of not having a gigantic cannon to mow down waves and waves of them rushes over me. But then I remember that we would have had to do a long side quest to get here and exchange, so I'm reinforced in the idea.
You know, maybe if we would have done that side quest, Cedric would have still been here.
Maybe.
I doubt it.
No,
Rip Cedric.
R.I.P. Cedric.
the fuck happened?
So what are we doing? I mean...
I say we go into the building.
Yeah, sure, why not?
There's probably more of them in there.
Well,
Don't you think?
there might be.
Okay.
Why
guess-
would they be?
I mean,
I guess I can't argue with that logic.
I don't have a huge.
Let's-
What I'm saying is I don't have a huge problem with that. Like,
Oh, I just think that being out in the open with a lot of maneuverability is probably better than being in a possibly tight and confined building with a lot of them surrounding us.
I mean, yeah, maybe. But if there's none in there, then who will look really dumb? You will. Haha.
See you guys entering the building.
I stare down Kasari for a few seconds and say, okay,
I don't have any
into the
particular
building then.
So, yeah, let's go.
Okay, so you guys are easily able to cross through that break in the wall. And as you enter, you see a familiar face lying on a table near the doorway ahead.
Oh, fuck!
You appear to be in a clinic of some kind, only the light of 3 Colto tanks flickering in the room. Immediately you notice a human male standing over your ally talking. But as he notices you, he quickly covers his face with a deep black mask and exits the room.
So just to confirm, Cedric is there.
Cedric is there.
Well, fuck this. I chase after him.
After the ban?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know anything about medical things. I just know how to chase people.
As you walk through into a reception area, he's nowhere to be found.
Damn ghost man. Stop giggling, Charles. Shut the fuck up. Okay. So I go back.
All right.
I go back in the previous
Can I tell how
room.
injured he is? Like, if I punched him in the face for...
Fuck you guys.
Cedric? You mean Cedric, Merkava?
Oh, yeah, my bad.
In fact, he looks better than he's looked in a while. He still looks really ill. His skin is a pale gray, but he seems to have all of his limbs. Both of his arms are back, and they don't look like enhancements. They look like real limbs.
Is he alive?
Oh, he's
Yeah, I'm
completely...
alive. Come on.
Sorry, I couldn't hear a word. you
He's
said.
not alive. Let's pull the plug on the life support. Let's end it
Everyone,
quick.
shut the fuck. What did Putty say?
Stone Cold Dead.
He's what? Stone Cold Dead?
Stone Cold Dead.
Stop giggling, you fucker.
So, is he
Kasari's
alive?
speechless. Kasari just starts walking around in circles, sort of punching things.
The reception area or in the clinic room?
In the room with Cedric in it. The clinic room.
You notice there's like a case on the table.
I pick it up. What is it?
You open the case?
Oh, yeah, sure.
I thought you were just
open
going to
it.
start punching it.
I just
Cedric's-
punched the case. No.
Within the case is Cedric's old mechanical arm.
The fuck? Did they grow an arm back onto him? That does.
Yeah, well done, Kasari.
Uh,
I can talk, you know.
Wait, what? Is the corpse talking right now?
Dead.
it's a ghost.
Oh, is this the Force Ghost technique I heard so much about?
Wait, is that actually,
Yes,
Must
it's
be.
the Force
This is an
Ghost.
incredible mastery of
is
it.
that
It seems
actually
so
what's
lifelike.
happening right now? Is there a Force Ghost button?
No!
Oh, then
No, it's...
then shut the fuck
No.
up, Charles.
Cedric's alive and looking at you.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
I thought he was stone cold dead.
Misinformation from the GM.
This needs to be telegraphed better.
It was a meme. He's alive.
Yeah.
Oh,
how
so
did
him
you-
being alive is not the meme. Okay. Him being dead is the meme. Because there's like 4 layers right now. There was
Yeah,
like,
how many
Marshall,
layers of
Marshall,
iron
you're
are
way
there?
more confused than I am of this situation.
So
like
how'd you
this-
get your arm back, or arms, and like everything?
They're, I believe, prosthetic. They're
Oh.
alright, but...
Hmm.
Are they capable like your last ones, or?
Not quite as like that one, but they're as good as my old ones.
there was a man
well.
standing over you when we came in. Who was he? Do you know?
Just some guy.
Take one conflict.
Me?
No,
Oh.
Charles.
I'm like, what did I
Yeah.
do?
I knew who it was
You're
too.
asking too many questions for a Padawan.
I say, I speak up and say, just some guy?
Gay?
Guy?
Is he the one that
Guy?
saved you?
So,
Just, I say, I feel as though you're not telling us everything.
Impossible.
he was an old friend.
Take one conflict.
What?
We get done with this conversation and Charles is a Sith Lord.
Which old friend?
Oh, you know, the good one.
Either way, we have his thanks.
Was it
so I
a
guess
was
if-
it a Jedi I know or?
I don't know if you know him, but me and Macarver do. We're gonna have a talk later, Macarver.
Okay. What kind of talk? It kind of worried me here a little. Do you have a
Well,
third arm?
Once we get off the planet, I'll talk to you.
Okay.
I turn to
understand.
Castaria at this point and say, you know, I'm starting to feel like you at this point with all the secrets that are going all around me and no one's saying anything.
Yep. I whisper a secret into Sless's ear. I'll talk to you about it later.
I nod and say, all right.
I say, well, are you feeling all right? Like you can start moving?
I'm gonna try and
What
sit up.
what
at
happened
least.
to you, by the way? How'd getting up here go?
Well, getting up here was interesting. Like, the elevator went quite high,
Excellent.
but busting through the center of the wall wasn't that great an idea. And next time, remind me to land on both feet rather than just one.
Why would we need to how would we remind you
Cedric,
to
how's
land
your leg?
on 2 feet?
Is it your
When-
leg still?
No, I've got a prosthetic leg.
Wait, your leg was
I
blown off?
might have. When I landed, it might have. I couldn't. I don't really know what happened to it, but it hurt like hell. Especially after I was unconscious.
So you caused that hole in the wall?
Yeah, that one back. I think it's somewhere. I don't know.
So you didn't cause that hole in the wall, as I point to the hole in the wall.
Like,
Not that
right in this room, there's a giant hole in the wall.
No, I don't believe it was that
Can you
one.
guys imagine if we never went in the
It's a
building?
bit small.
Oh, can you imagine if we did a bunch of other things before we went here? Like, we explored every nook and fucking cranny. Man, if Sless had his way, we wouldn't be here for hours.
You know, like, dude, imagine if we ended up accidentally blowing this building up or something. Like, and you know, there goes Cedric.
That would be no. We're so convinced that the building is filled with zombies that we rig it to just blow up.
Yeah.
We collapse.
No. I would have been convinced this is where the horde lies. This is the heart of whatever mangled mess.
Okay,
Turns out just to be a clinic of the last remaining survivors of where the fuck this place is.
So I still don't feel quite well, and I do believe this is a clinic, so there might be some form of antidote if there is any here.
Would you need the antidote? Are you infected with something? Oh yeah, you are infected with something.
Yeah, I'm still like ill, you know.
Why didn't they apply the antidote while, giving you prosthetic limbs?
Yeah, your best friend, your old friend. Why wouldn't he? Do that?
Yeah.
I don't think he was that good a medical doctor in his time.
He's good enough to attach new limbs.
Yes. He
And-
also was able to,
He's gonna start theorizing on who Mystery Man is.
Next to that, injecting an antidote into someone is something like a fucking child could do.
I don't know, you ever
I
inject
don't.
someone with something, Marshall?
I don't do heroin.
I don't
No, you're not lying to us right now if you don't even tell us who this man is. Maybe you already have the antidote and now you're an antidote junkie.
Wait, what?
Look,
Cedric's addicted to the Cure. Not like the actual Cure, just like the band.
I don't think he.
Cedric has found the cure
Recognize
for wellness. We just
this.
see him run into the corner and start doing drugs.
I don't think he recognizes the sickness. He's not exactly from here.
You didn't bother telling him when you were at one point apparently awake enough to know who he was
And
or
best friends
see
with
him?
There were a lot more questions.
And not enough
Wait,
answers.
And
That is such a stupid thing to say. We're like, that sounds so like something a politician would say at a press conference. It's like, well, why did you bomb the hospital, sir? And then it goes, there are so many questions.
So many questions. My relations in that area is good. The best you've ever seen.
look, let's just try and find the antidote, find a ship, and find a way off this planet.
And start banging.
What?
What? What?
And then we can get to Dagobah or Utapau, one of the two.
Okay. So is there any serum in this room? Or possible antidote in this room?
We
Buddy.
just weren't looking hard enough.
So this room looks like it's been picked through quite recently, and anything of value seems to have been taken from it already. It seems very empty.
Wait, guys, I think I have an idea. Can I burn a light side destiny?
I'm going
have the antidote?
to whisper something in Kasari's ear.
Oh, secret?
Yeah, more like a secret plan.
Okay. Send me the
God.
PM.
All right.
Party members making secret plans now.
Either way, Cedric, you can at least move around, right?
Yeah, just about.
Alright, well, then you can help us look. But you're probably still stronger than me, even in this state, so...
Definitely. He's about 6 times stronger than you. not to mention more skilled at strength things.
Yep. So you'll probably still be able to get any obstacles out of the way
He
for us.
could outrun you. He could outpunch you.
Yeah, just because I'm literally like chemotherapy levels of able to do things.
You would not survive the infection if you got it. Stay away from Cedric.
Well, that's if I can get it. There was talk about me not, maybe because of biological reasons. Not
Damn, Jedi morality is getting in the way of finding the truth.
I wouldn't put that to the test, though, Merkava. So
No,
you guys head back.
I don't plan to.
You guys head back to the reception area.
Yeah, we can go to a reception area. I think that's a good idea.
Okay, so back in the reception area, including one second, not including the door you just came through, there are 5 other doors with plaques next to them. One of them has a sign underneath the plaque. Also in the reception area are 2 terminals that seem to be powered on.
Right, pick a door.
What does the sign on the door say?
Okay, so the plaque on the door with the sign says Operation Suite 2, and then the sign underneath says under renovation.
Well, it's under renovations, guide. Let's not be rude.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're
just...
they're probably not in there.
No, there's probably falling, there's risk of, falling objects and stuff. It really should be a hard hat zone.
It would be dangerous, and I start wandering in.
The door is locked.
Ah, damn it.
Punch it.
I punch it.
The door is still locked.
Force punch?
That's not an ability I possess,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
what?
I have that ability.
Sorry,
It's not an ability yet. Just you wait.
Oh, is that an ability in one of the new Force books?
No.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh.
Well, I can use the force to enhance my punches.
Close enough, Cedric. Yo.
No, let's try the other doors first.
Yeah, I guess there's 4 more. We should probably.
Fine, let's open.
You don't want
other
to try the
doors.
terminals at all?
Oh, there's.
Yeah,
How many terminals
The
are there?
Carver try the terminals,
Yep.
and then we'll go through the doors and meet up back here once we're
Okay.
done.
Okay, is the terminal locked at all?
One of the terminals is completely open. The other one has a basic security.
Alright, I'll check the open one first.
Okay, let me just find that for you. You find a set of conversation logs. There are 2 of them. Which one do you want to access first?
Let's for confusion's sake, let's access the second one first.
So, Marshall, would you like to read for us like usual?
What? Why do I always have to do it?
Because you're an orator of the masterful design.
Fine.
Didn't you have to roll persuasion?
Damn compliments. That was the persuasion.
No,
Where,
the GM rolled behind the screen.
where were you last night? Cindy says. Huh? Dinner. What? This is so weird already. Where were you last night? Huh? Dinner. Oh, I get it. Because he was supposed to be at dinner. Greg says, oh, sorry. I think I'm ill. I don't remember yesterday at all. It's just a blur. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. Have you thought about getting a checkup? Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Forward me Sandy's schedule, will ya? Sure thing. And about that dinner, I'm free on Wednesday night. Creepy face. I don't know what that's called. Cindy, sounds like a date. Sort of cheeky wink. I don't know what. Okay, anyway. That's,
Cheeky wink.
Yep. That's,
No, apparently they have Discord commands because that's just the blush command. Okay.
No, it was written as smiley face.
Oh.
For some reason, when it translates from Word, it goes into that.
Ah. That's weird.
So
That
do you
is
access conversation 1?
Yes.
This one is recorded from a day before the last one.
We still on for dinner tonight? Yep. Where are we going? There's this new noodle place in the South Complex. I was thinking there. Sounds good. See you later. Heart. Aw.
No. I'm glad Star Wars has, like, noodles. That makes me so happy knowing there's something I can eat in that universe.
There's lots of good food in Star Wars. Just kidding. I don't know what is in, I don't know what food is in Star Wars.
Exactly. That's why I'm glad there's noodles.
Okay, did you try the other terminal now?
Yeah, let's crack that bad boy open.
Yeah, let's crack it with our knuckles.
It's an easy computer check. Success! Oh, there are 3 conversations recorded on this terminal.
All right. We'll go 2, 3, then 1.
Mm-hmm. Here's conversation 2.
Thanks for the weird order, man. That doesn't make it any less confusing at all. Yoko, I got everything confirmed and I'm ready to go. So, is it a yes? Shada, I'm impressed with how quickly you got that done. Yes, I will train you when I have the time. Yoko, thank you. I won't let you down. Have we known a Shada?
There was a Shada in the Inchi and Audito.
Shada or Dito, yeah, I think so. Yeah, and wait, she works in the clinic. This is her fucking clinic. I totally forgot about that. Oh, yeah.
Here is conversation 3.
Shada, I need you to visit Naboo for some medical supplies. Stay there for a few weeks. I will continue your training there. Yoko, this is sudden. I had thought you had forgotten me in the upper city. Shada, no, I've just been busy. Leave for Naboo quickly. This is urgent. Yoko, all right, I will just have to pack and tell my parents. Shada, I said this was urgent. Please, just leave. I will pick up anything you need myself. Yoko, very well. It's always ridiculous when things are so urgent you can't even do basic shit like brush your teeth. It's like, no, you can't. You have to leave. It's like, wait, can I take a shit? No, you'll take it on the airplane.
Here's conversation 1.
Oh man, this is a short one. Yoko, I had my papers all checked this morning. All clear. I can start training to be a doctor. Mom, great. So proud of you. I'll let your father know when he's back from the upper city. Mom is a nameless shade.
He's just listed his mom on the contact list, okay?
Oh, I get it. So it's not an objective contact list. It's a subjective contact list.
Yeah.
Okay. Like a phone, basically. I was assuming this is like a database or something, but this is like a personal computer, or?
Yeah,
okay.
Probably like a personal email server on a work computer.
That makes sense. Okay.
The Hillary Clinton effect.
That would... What the fuck?
That's all that are on these terminals from what you can tell.
Damn, homie.
Well, we figured out who worked here, basically.
Figured out some of the people who worked here.
Well, yeah. So, that doesn't tell us how to get through the doors, though, so... I guess, Cedric, you want to break in those new arms?
It only tells us their beautiful past.
Well, I'm gonna just try and push.
I could try to lockpick the doors or something, right?
That would make sense, though.
There
Putty,
doesn't
I'm
appear
just
to be a locking mechanism / it looks like some sort of key scan.
Oh.
You might be able to try and hack it.
Well, I would probably require computers, not skullduggery. So
I meant the party. You know, you could try and hack.
Yeah.
All right, I'll try to hack the doors with Cedric's fists.
What?
They're not metal anymore. You can't do that.
That's gonna be 2 disadvantage, 2 setback for the broken terminal.
I forget what game was it where we had hackers, but it was like a fantasy RPG, so hackers were just people with knives.
If you want to try and hack the door, Chris, it's going to be a hard check.
Okay. Tempted to do it with Cedric, since I can remove setback from computers checks. And you said hard?
Yeah, do you want to use Destiny? You've got a lot today. Oh, no.
Nope.
Okay, so... You successfully gain access. The door slides open, and you are able to walk into Operation Suite 2 under renovation.
I electronically punched it.
Okay, do you guys
Alright.
walk in?
Yep, what's inside?
Nope.
Okay, so you stay outside. That's cool. Kasari, do you go in?
Sure.
Cedric, do you go in?
Yes, I'll go in.
Feeling lonely, I begin to follow them.
This room looks structurally similar to the room you found Cedric in. However, a lot of the amenities have been taken out. There are no beds and no colto tanks. There are tables and a sink and a few pieces of equipment that you think, putting it together, probably looks like some sort of experimentation lab. There are a few drawers and one terminal embedded into the wall on the left side.
You said drawers or doors?
Drawers.
I'm gonna start looking through the drawers.
The drawers are immaculately empty.
Oh man.
Like, even dusted?
Not dusted.
They stole the dust, guys.
It's the great
Notice
dust
in-
paper.
You notice in one of the corners a bin full of shredded waste.
Ooh, if we really wanted to get crazy here, we could slowly reconstruct
Hold
the
on.
papers.
Where's the scotch tape?
I look through the bin to see if I can make anything out in a quick search.
Make a hard perception check.
Ooh, like this music. Shit.
Oh, do you want to use Destiny? You've got a lot of it today.
Yeah, sure.
But he really wants us to start using up that destiny.
I think the game is more fun when everyone uses Destiny.
I totally agree. It was. I think the very first session when I was just watching the old series the other day, and I think in the very first session, like the first thing I say is I give a talk to you guys about Destiny and how I think you guys should use it a lot. So it'd be hypocritical if I didn't also use it as a player. Oh wait, yeah, I did that right. Yeah, yeah, okay. Wait, did I do that right? What the
No.
fuck did I do?
No, just L, not one L.
Oh, okay, that's what I did.
I think you might have added one. No, you didn't. It's fine.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, so you don't find anything. As you're looking through, you notice that it's not that you don't find anything. As you're looking through, you notice that these are really well shredded. Whatever machine that was used to do this is incredibly advanced. It would be very difficult to put any of this back together. But at the bottom of the bin, you find tiny plant clippings.
Tiny plant clippings.
Yeah, a black kind of petal.
Why
Do
would
they
that
look
be
like
in a
they've been
meta-
through the shredder?
No, it doesn't look like it's been through the shredder.
I pick up the plant.
Oh, it's
Clippings.
just clippings. Just
I
a
pick
small
up the
amount.
clippings.
It's
I mean-
possible this is a pot farm.
There's only one reason that stuff like this would be in a medical facility is it had curative properties.
Do I know anything? Do I know
Yeah,
anything
it's
about?
the cure. Cedric, eat these.
Actually, does anyone here know anything about flowers or plants?
I have xenology.
Oh, are you a botanist, good sir? That kind of is botany.
Mm-hmm.
Can he roll a xenology check on it?
He can, however, because it's just the clipping, it is going to be a 1 challenge, 3 difficulty check. Would you like to use Destiny? You have a lot of them today.
Yeah, sure.
Says the devil. No.
Hey,
Ooh.
we're getting a lot of threat today, and like the rolls.
Yeah, flip to Destiny.
Oh, yep, my bad.
So, you take some time to examine it, and you think to yourself, you probably can't identify it perfectly without more. However, what's wrong? Oh,
My
you
bad, I flipped the wrong one.
Yeah, just flip to. You can't identify it perfectly, like where it is or what specific variant it is. However, you think it is part of the black orchid family.
I'm so bad at this. There we go. And would I know anything about black orchids in particular?
They're wildly varying in effects and functions. Some of them have been known to soothe pain. Some of them have been known to create a deadly poison. Some of them have been known to have force-enhancing effects. There's a varied amount of effects, and without identifying which exact Black Orchid this is, you don't know.
Alright. Kasari, hang on to that. That's potentially valuable.
Yes, good sir.
I wonder if they're on planet or, like, off planet. Because...
You would know this, that they're commonly found far away from here.
Okay. So they're off planet.
Almost certainly.
So someone took great lengths to get this here.
It would be it would be a long journey.
So someone took great lengths to get this here to a medical facility, but it ended up in the garbage, or at least parts of it did.
I mean, when you're usually trying to clean up a plant, you do remove the... Never mind.
Maybe someone planned on doing something bad with it, but then had a change of mind at the last second and felt guilty and decided to grind it up.
No, this is just how you clean... No. Celeste begins to have a stroke.
I'd like to remind you that you are prone to forgetting that there is a terminal on the wall.
Indeed.
Macabre, do you want to have a look at the terminal on the wall?
Yes. Hacker man, activate.
Yeah, and for some reason, he won't be the one to fucking read it.
Wow.
Unless you want to hear someone stop and start reading like 50 times.
Why can't you read? Why can't people read?
No, I'm just very bad at reading out loud.
I mean, I can read, but I like listening to you, Marshall.
Fine.
Is it locked?
So it actually requires specific access from either Shada or Dito or another person whose name does exist for certain.
Oh, do they though?
Yes, Simon Garfield. It's either Shada or Dito or Simon Garfield, or you can try and hack it.
You know what? Could I go back to the other terminal and see if there isn't any other like password guarded files?
What, on the reception terminal?
Yeah, to see if like there's any sort of clues I could get, so that would help me get into this one.
On Yoko's terminal, there is a password guarded folder. It's pretty easy. Like, it's pretty rudimentary hacking. It'd be an easy check. If you'd like to use Destiny, you have a decent amount of this today.
For an easy check?
Yeah.
No, I think I'm good. That's one purple, right? Just making sure.
Yeah.
I fail.
And you fail.
I deserve it.
So, from the advantage, I can tell you that you figure out that it's mostly personal files. Not mostly personal files, but it looks like a personal folder. It doesn't look like anything official or particularly untoward, but you can't get into it.
Okay. So it's unlikely that it has like her list of passwords.
I mean, that would rank in one of the lowest likelihood options, yes.
Okay. That's not going to be much help. All right. Going back to the other terminal, what would be the check to get into that?
Bard. Would you like to use Destiny since you failed on an easy check?
Can anyone think of anything else that we could possibly do to sort of alleviate some of the challenge with getting into this terminal?
Someone could help you, and using Destiny. That's about it.
Someone could, perhaps you could wait, I got it. Perhaps if you analyzed the code in a computer terminal you already have access to, that would allow you to have better access to this one. If they're similar.
Yeah. I mean, we could still check the other rooms to see if that sheds any light on anything.
What I would say, Macabre, is this the same type of security before? Because you did get a boost from that before, if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah, that was
security found on in the lower city is completely different to any of these terminals.
Okay. Although props on you for remembering that, Cedric. So, yeah, I kind of really want to get into this, but I don't want to risk it. And I think we should check the other rooms to see if that doesn't stir anything up for us. Would you guys be okay with that?
I'd be okay with it.
Alright. I'll hold off on trying to get into this one.
Okay. So the other rooms, if you go around and have a look, they have plaques as well. One of them says basement. One of them says Greg's office. The other one says Sandy's office. And the final one says Simon's office.
Ooh.
Okay, well, let's check out Greg's office.
Greg's office. Okay.
Goddamn Greg.
Oh, Greg. So a very standard office. There's an examination table on one of the walls, a desk in the middle, a set of filing cabinets on one of the walls, and the desk has a terminal and some drawers. And there's also a potted plant in the corner. Seems remarkably lively for how long it's been since anyone lived here.
Is it an orchid? Specifically one that is black?
It is an orchid that might be colored somewhat darkly.
What the fuck?
Wow.
The conspiracy's real.
Looks like that plant is a Sith. How else would it sustain itself for so long on so little?
As a Sith, I take offense to that.
Who was that, I say? Just kidding.
Who was what?
Anyway.
You hearing things, Kasari?
I'm
You
hearing... What the fuck?
So, Charlie, at this point, you start to hear a dull whispering in the back of your head. Communion. 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 Charlie, you're the only one who can hear this, Charlie.
This is a little... Oh, I thought it was Chris.
I look around to see if I can see where it's coming from.
It seems to be coming in the direction of the main exit to the clinic, which is north. Here.
Is Cedric like looking around, like baffled?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like completely.
You okay there, buddy? You look a little dazed.
It doesn't
Still on
stop, by
those-
the way, Cedric. It keeps going. Communion. Eventually, it like dulls to you, but it never stops.
Well,
Let's try and find this antidote quick. Don't like this sickness.
yeah, it's pretty much space age, so let's get it cured. Okay. Maybe you should try eating that plant.
Well, what that could be the cause of it.
Could you repeat what's in the room again?
There's some filing cabinets. There's an examination table, a desk with a terminal and some drawers, and a potted plant.
I checked the filing cabinets.
Wait a minute.
I checked the potted plant.
I wonder if the plant is like patient zero.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
There's nothing like untoward about the potted plant, other than the fact that it is remarkably well kept for how long it's been there. As for the filing cabinets, you find some generic patient records. Nothing seems particularly odd.
You said there were also drawers?
There are drawers in the desk, yeah.
I will open those up.
There are 2 keys in the drawers. One is labeled basement, the other one is Operation Suite 2.
Interesting. I take the 2 keys, and I say, I think we found the way into that room we couldn't get into before.
The one that you've already gotten into?
Yep, that one. That we no longer need a key for. So, you know, suck it. And then I stab someone in the eye with the key. No. Someone should go over to the computer terminal.
Okay.
Yeah,
I guess I
Macabre, that's your job.
Don't everyone hop on that at once.
Oh.
It's not powered. It has leads running down to the floor. It's not powered.
Alright, well, time to dial
Check
up
to
the
make sure
Emperor.
it's plugged in.
Oh, yeah, is it plugged in?
You follow the leads and they lead down to the floor.
Looks like we gotta go to the
Clearly
basement.
the power is in the basement.
All right. Well, we have a key to the basement. Let's use it.
Let's head straight to the basement.
Straight to the basement. You guys head down?
Yep.
After we unlock it with our key.
Oh, you don't go down before you do that?
No.
No, we just walk through the door, then unlock it.
We
I
should-
want to point out that if we're going down to the basement, Celeste is going to have his gun ready on hand, prepared to shoot at the first zombie-like creature he sees.
Well, before he sees one, he hears one. As you go down the stairs, you hear communion. All of you hear this coming from the basement.
I say,
Oh no.
I say to the group, I don't
Cedric
know
has
what
really
is
good
down there, but I say let's leave. I don't want to fight whatever.
Yeah, but we have to power the terminal.
And we also need to
We
get to
don't
communion.
have to. We could just, leave the building and.
Yeah, but
Cedric
then Putty
to
would
his
have done
fate.
all that extra prep for nothing. So,
Now that's a meta reason.
I'm okay with it. I'll allow it.
That terminal.
Actually,
From-
a quick plug. Matt Colville just did put out a video on Metagame. And it is it's in my opinion the best video he's ever made. I mean, the quality was shit, but the content I think was the best he's ever made. Anyway,
Wow.
But anyway, that terminal's probably got something in that might lead us more onto that plant to actually figure out what the hell it is.
I mean, I don't know. The potted plant up there was remarkably well kept. It could have just been the plant that you were looking for. Dead silence.
I begin heading into the basement.
Okay. Whoa,
I don't take another step forward.
Okay.
Celeste.
So who is going down then? Celeste is not. Sorry, is Cedric and probably what are you doing?
Yep, I am going down.
yeah, might as well check it out. No,
I'm
actually,
I'm going down
keep
with
watch on
lightsaber
the.
prepared.
I'll keep watch on the door. You enjoy your trip to the basement.
that's actually probably a good idea. Here, I'll toss him the key just so he can lock it if he needs to.
What? No! Don't hand him the
Yes.
He's notoriously cowardice when it comes to this kind of thing. He will betray us if anything bad happens.
So as you walk down the stairs, you notice in the corner a generator with a dim lantern next to it. The lantern shines across a cobblestone rock basement with a metal door at the back leading to another area. The lantern also casts light on 4 hunched over, dripping grey ooze grand creatures. Roll initiative, you are prepared.
Delicious. I love it when they goo on me. Wait, what?
Are you okay, Kasari?
Okay.
Is
So
it a
we are
little
prepared.
bit down there already?
Buddy, we are prepared for this.
You are prepared.
We are prepared.
Spicy.
That's not an initiative roll, though, bud.
Oh, damn it. I'm...
Not clicking on his counter, not rolling initiative.
man. I'm...
Yeah! Best initiative I could have got.
The best roll, yeah.
That's literally like the first time I've rolled like decent on initiative.
Oh, okay. I did better.
Do we have
Alright.
all the same initiative?
No, you have higher. The enemies
Like,
and
no, like
and-
initiative
oh, the
rolls.
same roll. Yeah, except for the enemies.
Except for the enemies.
Okay, player initiative slot. Go.
Alright, you guys have fun with this.
Well, cause who wants to go first? Because otherwise I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll go first. That's fine.
Sure. Okay.
How many do we see?
4, all hunched together.
Okay, I will run towards the group.
Okay, you're going from short range to engage, so that's just one maneuver.
Excellent.
Maybe they're just communicating. Or trying to, at least. They're not very good at it. They've only gotten the work down.
They clearly want communion! So...
As you get close to them, you can hear them mumbling, communion.
Oh, yay.
Communion.
Yeah, yep. Communion.
Communion. They see you approach and they, like, wave at you. Communion!
Communion, I say back!
As you cut them in half.
Yep. I'm gonna activate, the Ebb Force Power. And...
Very well.
Very well indeed.
Very well.
What's their defense and stuff?
0. It's gonna be just too difficult to.
Okay. I activate, the, I activate one of them to do 1 strain, and one of them to inflict a failure.
Okay.
On this group's next check. Wait, I can do that, right? Let me check to make sure I've actually bought that upgrade. I think I did.
Yeah, I remember you doing it.
Yeah. So, yeah. So I deal 1 strain and 1 failure to their next check, and I deal 11 damage.
You cut one. You thrust your lightsaber through the abdomen of one, and he falls to the ground, unmoving.
That was a person at one point.
That's the end of your turn. In the next one.
Okay.
It was a gran at one point. Completely different. Player initiative slot.
Do
Do you want to take this one or?
No. I want to go last.
Okay. So what do I want to do here? Sure, why not? I am going to move up to engaged.
Make
with
a hard discipline check.
With the sickness.
No. Oh yeah, with the sickness debuff, with the setback.
Get down with the sickness.
I'm gonna use Destiny on this. Nope.
Okay, so take 3 strain as you try to walk towards them, but the voices in your head just communion. They get louder and louder, and you drop your lightsaber to the floor, and you hold your head, and you fall prone.
Oh God.
Communion?
Wait, how far is he towards them, or did he just not make any progress at all?
Still at range.
Okay.
So yeah, basically no mechanical progress. You still have your turn, but you've used your maneuver. Well, you've used a maneuver.
Okay, I'm gonna end my turn there.
Oh God. Okay. In the next one.
Oh dear.
So so Kasari and Rakava, you both see Cedric trying to walk towards, as he usually does, with his characteristic vigor and style. However, he stops and just his lightsaber falls to the floor, and he's like gripping his head as he falls to the floor himself.
Oh,
Okay,
dear.
the 3 handsome gentlemen in front of you, Kasari, are going to attack you. Do you have any defense or adversary?
Nope. I definitely don't have adversary. I don't think that's something players can even get.
Sense is similar to adversary.
Ah, yeah.
Let me just check their brawl. Oh. Let me see if that works. Doesn't look like it's working so far. Is that right? Nope.
Just
The
Why are you
minus
putting
one
numbers?
put fail.
The minus also works. I just want to figure out how the minus works exactly.
Yeah.
I'm sure the minus is supposed to.
The minus is supposed to.
Okay, the dice roller is online, so...
Let me check to make sure that it hasn't crashed.
Well, I can
Yeah,
do that.
Oh shit.
But it seems like it might have, yeah.
Yeah,
it
okay.
did. It did. Yeah, it did.
Don't know if it liked the minus sign.
It cannot compute.
Hmm.
I'm digging this ambient music, buddy.
Yeah, I really like it. My favorite episode of ambient music so far.
Oh, that's great. That's good to hear. I have a lot of non-ambient music for today too. If you guys get to certain places.
Oh, I don't know what that means. It's like.
Will it be the Cantina theme, or are you worried about the almighty Disney? No, dude, Marshall, if you do it too accurately, you'll be copyright stricken.
Oh, is that?
Dude, this is YouTube in 2K18. Who gives a shit about copyright anymore? If you're still making money off of YouTube, you're doing it wrong.
There you go, man. Well, it's actually gotten to the point where literally, if you're not big enough now, they just took away your ability to make money.
Yeah, but it's such a small amount. Like, I remember Total Biscuit did like an analysis. Those people are losing like $3 a year.
Oh no, it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't watched anything from Total Biscuit in like a year. I should probably catch up on his stuff.
Well, he's not uploading a ton because of his condition. But
What was the cutoff for it? Like,
it was 1,000 subscribers and a
1,000
certain amount of watch hours.
yeah, okay.
Have you reset the dice roll?
Yep. Should work.
As the zombies stand around confused.
Hey! Okay, I miss you. That's the end of his turn.
That failure really helped.
It literally meant they didn't hit you. Macabre!
You know, I...
Strike them. Use your power. Show them. You must assert yourself.
No, actually, I'm not feeling that this is everything, so can I make a perception roll?
Nope.
To see if there's not something more to the room that we're missing?
Sure, make a simple perception check. This will be your action.
Okay. I guess I can't cop out now that I know the difficulty, but...
Oh, you cannot.
No, I failed anyway.
Wow.
You spot like a bulge in the corner in the shadows.
Guys, there's something in the corner over there.
You still have a maneuver. You're within short range.
I'm sure it's fine.
I guess I'll move up next to Kasari to make sure, she's not the only target.
So you're engaging.
Yes, I'll engage.
Okay. So the end of your turn.
Yep.
Isn't it next to me, brother?
Brother!
Nice one, brother.
I'm not sure if it was literally that hard to impossibly fail, and I did anyway. You took pity, or I'm hallucinating something in the corner.
Player initiative slot. Anyone can go. Who is it?
I will go. I will once again impose an attack with ebb and flow.
Which one?
With ebb.
Okay.
Good old Ebb.
Yep.
Hopefully you kill them all.
Oh shit.
Ooh, maybe.
I will not let it ebb. I don't wanna.
Yes, let it ebb.
No, stop it, Sith Emperor.
Let it flow.
I'm going to deal. So that deals 10 damage, and I'm also gonna crit.
Right. Okay. So you. Let me get back to the Star Wars chat. Okay, so you fearsomely strike one of them, leaving him close to the edge of death, and then you swing around and kill another.
Sounds good.
The end of your turn, my
Yep.
friend. Milady. Player initiative slot, Cedric or Merkava?
Merkava.
Yeah, I should probably take it. I guess I'll swing on him. But
Yes.
I might need some help with this roll just to make sure I'm not missing anything.
You shouldn't need to roll anything unusual for just the attack.
Well, attacks are because of the gauntlet.
The gauntlet only comes to play when you crit. So that's afterwards. But you will be compelled to crit if you can. But we'll talk about that after you attack.
Oh, he will be compelled? Excellent.
Yeah, I changed it in the handout to any character trait.
Good.
I mean, just look at that gauntlet in the new handler. It just screams crit.
Oh, let me see.
Yeah.
Let me see it.
Can you crit?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Hold on, let me check. I don't think I've upgraded this crystal yet.
Pretty sure it's still 2 though.
No, it's a crit of 3. I don't have the crit down yet.
Should start at 2. What crystal do you have? You got the yellow devil. Your yellow devil is a crit of 1, dude.
Didn't something happen?
Oh, this is the Mandalorian Wars one. Then I'm looking at the old Merkava.
Oh, okay, yeah.
In the
You
old
look at the new
days.
Merkava.
Yeah, this is a cracked one which had 3. I believe.
Yeah, and he hasn't modded it.
All right.
Okay.
So, yeah, I just do a normal hit. I do 8 damage.
You finish off the one that Kasari had injured.
Nice. And I guess with that advantage, I will boost Cedric. I will say, come on, Cedric, you're better than this.
If that's the end of your turn, end it next for me.
Yep. Poor Cedric. He's a potato.
I am a potato.
But you're our potato. Don't worry, we'll take care of you.
Seeing Cedric drop prone, immediately you notice as the group had focused in on Cedric, and as the last one remaining, it comes to their turn. They're going to disengage from you, engage from Cedric, engage to Cedric, and they're going to attack. What's your defense? Melee defense, Cedric?
Because I don't have my lightsaber on me. 2.
Gonna flip Destiny on this.
Uh-oh.
Wow, these things are not that strong. But they are spooky, so they got that going for them.
I mean, yeah, spoopy is really the only objective here.
And also,
You're gonna take.
bad things happen.
So they bite down on you, Cedric, and you feel like a crunching in your left arm. You don't really, actually, you don't feel it. Actually, you don't feel it at all. But your arm and yourself do take 4 damage.
I assume
I'm pretty sure you're gonna soak off.
I assume the
I soak all of that.
I assume the prosthetics were advanced enough that they had pain receptors in them.
Cedric didn't feel this. I mean, you can explore the limits of his new limbs as he goes, I assume.
Wait, we have to start pounding, just beating Cedric over the head to see if he still feels.
If he doesn't, what's even the point of being alive? Cedric, your turn.
Okay. I am going to attempt to reach for my lightsaber and try and slash at this guy. I
Okay,
suspect.
You're going to have disadvantage from meleeing while prone.
Yep.
Also, make a hard discipline check before you do.
And I get the boost from Merkava.
Yep. We also have the sickness setback stuff.
Yep. I'm going to use Destiny again.
Okay.
I'm
You're
just
not
going to try.
playing you.
Yeah!
Hey!
Oh my God.
So
That boost in destiny saved you there.
So as you pull back your lightsaber, you hear loudly in your head, "Communion, communion, communion." But you center yourself, and you're able to take your swing. Take your swing.
Okay. So what does disadvantage?
Being prone means you have an extra setback on top of your sickness setbacks. And they have
Dude,
two. They have no defense.
You're just incredibly down with the sickness right now.
Get down with the sickness. We both know you need it.
3 setback. Trying to remember if I've got anything else. No.
So as you plunge your lightsaber into the chest of him, and you use that plunging to pull yourself to your feet as he falls dead.
I'm gonna use that to advantage to reduce strain.
And you can all roll your end of combat strain recovery if you want.
Yay.
Sorry, because of your encumbrance, you don't get your full recovery anymore, do you?
Nope.
So you have to roll like the average plebeian.
I don't have
Plebeian.
strain. So
That was really good.
Yeah.
We rolled.
actually,
I have now less strain than I started with.
all right. So is looking over in the corner. Is the mask still there?
No, it's gone. It must have been just a light delusion or something.
Yeah, the light always does that thing. That's why the dark is better. I mean, what?
Yes! Yeah!
Putty does that way too well.
I think it'd be
To
funny
be-
if whenever Putty does something like that, that's actually Merkava doing it against his will.
Yeah, it's just, like it's either you guys have coincidentally never, or like it's just completely gone under the radar.
And we're all like, "Hey, buddy."
So, Slash, you hear the commotion downstairs, and then you hear it quieten down.
And then you hear screaming.
Alright,
I'm
so
assuming
I guess if there's nothing else to do in the basement besides the generator, we'll pop that on.
Well, like I said, there's a big metal door in the back, but the generator has 2 slots. One looks to be for a battery of some sort, and there's kind of an alternative slot that is shaped like an orb.
Kasari.
Yeah, hey, sorry, let me see that orb.
No, I put the orb in.
Does it fit?
Buddy.
Actually, you know what? On second thought, we should probably check the door first.
Too late.
You just put the orb in?
Yeah.
Anybody do anything to intervene, or just one?
Yeah, I'm gonna stand in front of her and say, we might not be able to use that again. It
What is
might
your?
be like,
Why are you assuming this?
I
It's
don't
not
know.
made out of
If it-
paper.
I don't know. I just think if God, I just think if we know little to nothing about this, and if it's sort of just a one-use battery,
It's not a battery.
I don't think it. Yes, it is not.
Okay. Anyway,
why else would it have a
fine.
slot in
Fine.
the
Do
generator?
your checking.
All right, yeah. Let's go to the door.
Okay. The door from so the door can be. It seems like it has the same kind of slot as the door to the basement. So you have the key for that.
Wait, we have the key for it. Awesome.
Yeah, you think it's the same key.
Let's open the door then.
All right, door open.
Uh-oh.
1 second.
I don't like it when Putty rolls D100s.
I don't either.
Scares me.
Oh no, it's a Tarask.
So you open the door, and you see a barrel. You see a bunch of supply storages, and at the back, you notice, just too late to really do anything about it, a rounded spore pod, dark and black. Roll initiative, you aren't prepared.
Awesome, not prepared for once. Like, legitimately not prepared, too.
Yep.
I'd have to act surprised. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm really not prepared for this one.
Can we conclude that this is one of the sources of the disease?
You could do that as a. You could do that if you wanted to put the dots together. Whether you'd be right or not, I can't tell you.
Well, it's a giant, gross pod. Like, wait, is it actually, like, giant? How big is this thing?
It's about 5 feet tall. It's very wide.
Oh yeah, this thing's grossing me out. I don't think we should get near it.
I'll let you guys get near it.
Yep, time to do the good old-fashioned lightsaber blender.
Blender!
Somebody. else
Oh
rolled.
god! Oh god, that initiative!
Chris, you didn't roll initiative properly.
Oh my god. Someone kill me. Not you, Putty.
Yeah.
Who's the one closest to it again? Is it Merkaba?
I'd say you were all from short range. You're all standing by the door.
Oh, okay.
Oh geez, this room is smaller than I thought.
I think it's time for you to do the blender.
I don't know if that'll be enough.
So it is going to make a resilience check.
Why did
Uh-oh.
we expose it to natural light?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's not good. That thing is not good.
So you see as it kind of spits out with this pus and this grey fluid, five kind of hunched over figures, 2 of them human, 2 of them Gran, 1 of them Doug, and they block your path between you and the pods.
Are we allowed to do, like, incidentals, like, as in I can tell them to do something? Like, in
Tell me
character?
exactly what
Incidentals
you
is
want me to do.
literally a feature of the game, if that's what you mean. Like,
Not, like...
I would have
then
turned
guess-
incidental is what he meant.
Yeah, like, can I, like, say, like, 4 words?
I think talking is an incidental. I don't know how to turn.
Oh, it's 100% an incidental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
I don't know whether it...
You want to say the word
Yeah.
forwards now? Is that what you want to say, Chris? Forwards?
No, yeah, I just wanted to... There's a simple command, and I want them to go first. So...
Yeah.
I'll just message it to you what I want to tell them to do, and you
Just
can
say
tell
it.
me.
I don't know.
Oh,
Just say it.
Okay, no, I wanted to tell them to get out of the way and get back.
Yeah, you say that as these
Alright.
as these 5 creatures kind of pop out of it, and I think that's probably going to be the end of its turn. Just 1 second.
are you asking us to get it back or them to get back?
You know, not asking.
But who?
No, you two.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask the death zombies really nicely.
Player initiative slot. By the way, you heard the previous battle, and you can still hear something going on downstairs.
I'm sure. And I worry a little bit. I probably have a key card hanging right over the door, just waiting to lock.
Okay.
Okay.
Makava, if you're going to do anything, I'll do it now.
Alright.
Or do you want us to get back first?
You know, I can probably pull this off.
Okay.
Alright. Ring, ring, ring. Mr. Emperor, we're doing this.
Oh, God.
You called.
All right.
100
Force
conflict.
power.
100 conflict.
No,
Unlimited. Wow.
no,
If there's
I'm
ever
going.
a
These
time-
two pods are what turn you to the dark
If there
side.
is ever a time for infinite conflict.
No, I'm just going to use force power unleash.
Okay, you know what happens when you use a force power, right?
Yes, I'm aware.
Commands
What
are-
do I need to type to have that to happen, though?
D. D, D, D.
D, D, D.
That didn't work.
No, that did not.
But you know the result, though.
Yeah.
Just that.
So, 3 of the what's it called would be removed. 3 of the threat. Right.
No.
No, because I rolled extra D's.
Sure. Sure.
What the fuck?
No, that should have been only 2 purples, and it came out 5.
Oh. Oh, in that case, just reroll. It shouldn't.
Oh, okay.
Try
It's
capital D.
N.
Oh,
It's
is it
N. If you're going for dark side points, it's N.
Okay.
We're not going for dark side points. We're going for difficulty. But yeah, do N.
You go for difficulty,
okay,
then it's
difficulty
right.
is P.
Yeah, oh, we got it right. Just reroll it, just to satisfy people, and use N this time.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. So, yeah, fuck it. I'll use all of it.
Now I don't know how the lower levels of Unleash work, so you're gonna have to walk me through it.
Okay, so basically, the base power of it is, I make a check, an average discipline check, and if it succeeds, which it did, they take damage equal to my willpower, and it is a crit rating of 4, and I gain 1 conflict by default for using it. So,
What's your willpower?
4, but we're not quite done yet because I
Yeah.
have 2 ranks of strength. Hold on, let me pull it up. I have it all written down.
And you're targeting this at the spore pod.
No, I'm hitting. Well, give me a sec. I'm gonna be hitting everyone with this.
Pretty sure it's not AOE, but let's see.
No, it does have multi-target capabilities. Just where the
You did
hell is
roll a
the
lot
force
of
powers?
points. It's here, but
Okay.
you don't describe it very well.
Well, yeah, that's because I was, writing down the upgrades. So basically, 2 things of range mean. Wait, its default range, I'm pretty sure, is not listed. Fantastic.
Isn't one sec? I got the force powers tree as like a separate document I can look at.
No, I'm looking at it right now, and oh, okay. Range of short is default. So is the entire room within short range?
Yes.
So it means I don't have to spend any die upgrading that to hit the farthest enemy. All right. And then from there, I have 2 tiers in strength and 2 tiers in magnitude. So that means for 2 points in magnitude, I can spend an additional light or dark point to have 1 additional target within the range be affected. So since there are 6 targets total, I would be spending 3 points of it here to make sure I hit everybody. All right.
So you'd
So-
have to slip a destiny to do that.
Yeah, which I would. So that's that taken care of. I still have 3 more points left to spend, which I'm going to spend on. Since I have 2 points of that, it increases the damage by ranks of strength, which I have 2 per 1, so it does 10 damage total.
There's 11 because you also get 1 damage from the 1 success. Remember?
Oh, okay, so 11 damage to everything in the room.
Wow, that's really good.
They do soak it though.
They do soak, but
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the kind of softening curve we needed.
You don't have mastery, right?
No.
Okay, so what you guys see, Kasari and Cedric, is Chris kind of move his hands backwards, and you feel this kind of dark energy spur in his hands, and then he thrusts forward, and this like pulse of dark force energy wave over the room, knocking all of those zombie creatures back and dead. Actually, no, none of them die, but they fall to the floor, prone, grievously injured, and you feel, he hits the spore pod and it shrivels a little bit.
What the?
Talk
Also,
later.
Chris,
Fight now.
In total, you take 8 conflict from that.
Ow.
Wow.
I'm up
That's
to
the end of your
12
turn.
already.
In it next.
Okay, I'll take this turn.
Sure.
So
Lots of good people can use Force Lightning, everyone.
It's not like it was not lightning. It was just a wave
Actually,
of dark side force
You
energy.
know what? So I plan on doing something roleplay, and I think it'd be a dick move for me to use up the turn right before the monster with the roleplay thing. So, if someone wants to actually kill this thing, they should take this round.
Yeah. Okay. I'll take this turn. As I'm Cedric, I'm gonna loop straight forward into the room.
Wait, what are you trying to engage with?
I'm gonna try and engage with the spore pod, or as many things I can.
You'd have to. Well, in that case, you'd be engaging with the zombies.
Zombies.
You could try to
okay.
jump over them because they're on the floor. It's up to you. It would be an action to jump over them, but you'd be next to the spore pod probably.
I'll go to the zombies.
Okay, they're all prone. Make a hard discipline check as you try to engage them.
I'm gonna use Destiny.
Even if I roll a 10, I'm no longer a paragon. Christ.
I mean, good.
No.
So you walk towards them. You all see after the wave of dark side force energy washes over the room. Cedric comes charging, lightsaber out and ready, smile on his face, and then he stops. And Cedric, you hear loud in your head, "Communion!" almost screaming, and you just fling your lightsaber across the room to try and get the pain to stop, and you fall to the floor, prone, and your lightsaber now is short range from him.
Oh, sugar. Do I take 2 strain to try and engage with it?
Well, you'd have to take a maneuver to stand up and then engage.
Yeah, true.
No, you couldn't engage this turn.
So yeah, I'm gonna
Sucks to
take 2
suck.
strain to stand up.
Might as well have done that roleplay thing.
Okay, you stand up.
I know, that's what I was just thinking.
Hey guys, I've got no lightsaber and the monster's up next.
The zombies are going to take a maneuver standing up, a maneuver engaging with Cedric, and as they walk towards Cedric slowly, like almost like real zombies,
Fear
like
check.
they're shuffling and they're slow like real zombies, and before they can reach Cedric, they fall over unconscious.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Strain be
Oh.
praised.
Is the battle over?
No, because those were the zombies, not the pod.
Okay. Fuck. Okay, fine. I'll just fight the pod. Roll.
No, do your roleplay thing, Marshall.
No.
Roleplay thing.
No, but I think
Roleplay thing.
I think doing the
Roleplay
Can I
thing.
fucking talk? I think doing the roleplay thing would actually be sort of something Kasari wouldn't do now that Cedric failed again and someone might like die. So
Well, he stood up when all the zombies fell over next to him. He's looking pretty good from your perspective.
is
He
he
must be a
though?
Sith Lord or something. He nailed the zombie.
Fine.
As far as you know, he just tripped.
That's a fair point. He's fine. In fact, he's killing zombies left and right.
Look, they're all unconscious.
I am going to sort of jump back from Merkava, grinding my lightsaber against the floor to slow myself down. And then I point at him saying, I knew it! And that's my turn.
Okay, and the next round.
Oh shit!
The sport boat is going to make a resilience check, and it is going to spend destiny on it. So you see, as once again the spore pod kind of erupts with spores flying everywhere and this pale grey liquid coming down its opening. As
Delicious.
out from it comes 3 more of those zombie creatures, and then after a little while, you see slowly but surely as a creature emerges, walking on 4 sticks of flesh, an amalgam of multiple creatures stuck very crudely together.
If only
Begins
Celeste
to
was
walk
here,
towards you.
this would be his I knew it moment.
This is the Cedric. Oh
A
shit!
horrifying amalgam of flesh begins to walk towards you guys.
I love horrifying amalgams of flesh.
Is it my turn?
I'll take this turn. I'm gonna run over and grab my lightsaber if I can.
Yeah, it's going to be a maneuver to get over there and an incidental to pick it up. Pretty sure.
Yep. So am I engaged with anything after picking it up?
No. Let me just make sure. Yeah, you can pick it up with an incidental. Okay. But yeah,
Yeah.
you're not engaged with anything. You're further away from everything than you've been. You're still at short range, but you're at the boundaries of it.
I'm gonna get up to that big monster.
Lick him.
The amalgam?
The amalgamation.
Suplex it.
One sec, let me just work out some health values here.
Don't die.
Wouldn't that be a bummer?
That would be a major bummer. Nobody wants that.
It sounds like you want it.
No!
Said the
Oh,
GM,
right.
obviously.
Make a fear check, Cedric. Make a hard discipline check. Make a hard discipline check, and then another hard discipline check. That's the fear check. First one is the normal
That
discipline
is a lot
check.
of shit.
Start investing in discipline, buddy.
You're a
Yeah.
Jedi! Why haven't you already?
Because I've only just unlocked it as a career skill. Actually, it's still not a career skill for me. And I've been investing down other paths. Okay, I'm spending Destiny again. That's the first one.
You don't have a fear check since you don't engage with him. Instead, you fall prone and you drop your lightsaber. Same kind of thing as we've talked about. And you don't have any maneuvers left, so and an extra, my friend. Play initiative slot.
Shit. I guess.
You can take it.
And yeah, I spent so much time accruing all of these good. Alright. Time to unleash again.
Oh. 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 God damn it! Shut up, Emperor!
Sorry, shout
You did this,
loudly.
Marshall.
What-
You did this.
What did I do?
Against the Emperor.
Oh, the GM as me did that, yeah.
He said
Yeah.
Marshall, not Kasari.
Yeah, well, shut the fuck
Ah, jeez.
Oh my god.
I take one conflict.
The Emperor stops laughing You take 4 conflict. The Emperor stops laughing
And vomits blood
ominously
all over us.
in your head and starts laughing sarcastically like,
Oh wait, I didn't roll force die.
that doesn't
My
matter.
bad.
Sure.
Wait, can't I use that to gain success?
No,
we was
No,
that's-
I think we have this conversation with you every single session.
No, not every single one, but yeah, pretty much. Force power checks confuse me. Anyway, yeah. All right. Bring the pain.
Bring that
Yeah,
pain. Well, the amalgam is going to begin stomping his way over to you, Chris. And he's going to take a bite at you with one of his many heads that he has hanging off of his horrifying corpse.
Oh god.
I just want to
What
point
the
out that
fuck?
Sluss's sixth sense tells him that he should keep that key card even closer to the lock.
It's not, that's an actual key, Sless. It's not a key card.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
What's that?
I'm checking my physical defense for you.
Cheers.
I have defensive, and yeah, I think it's 3 right now.
Yeah. I'm going to use Destiny to upgrade it, because you guys are lacking on that, and Charles needs it for next time.
I need
Well.
more than just Destiny.
Okay, so what I'm going to... Actually, no, it doesn't deal any damage, so I can't do that.
Miss be praised.
So what happens is, yeah, he misses horribly, you dodge excellently. Actually, you don't dodge, because you're an immobile creature of doom. But he misses. Maybe the aura of darkness around you is putting him off guard. And as he does so, a bunch of spores shake out of the blood and pale goo and into the air and seem to be absorbed by the pod. The pod seems reinvigorated by those spores.
Oh god damn it. Hey Marshall, this is starting to look like a clown fiesta.
It is, yeah.
Oh, it's my turn again, is it? The 3 fresh zombies are going to engage with Kasari, and they're going to attack her. Do you have any defense or anything?
Nope.
Success. They're going to deal 4. They're going to deal 4 damage before soak.
Okay, it doesn't even breach my soak.
They punch you. You don't care.
They give you a mean fist bump. A friendly slug on the shoulder.
This is guaranteed to be.
I'm
something.
probably so distracted by
This
what's
is
going
Kasari.
on with Merkaba that I'm just like, I don't even notice that they're there. Like, they punch me, and then I'm like, oh shit, there's zombies around me. And so, I'll attack the zombies.
Okay.
I activate... Are the zombies the only one engaged with me?
Yeah, it depends how close do you get to Merkava last turn.
I actually moved away from Merkaba.
Oh, okay, right there. Yes, yeah, definitely.
Okay. Then I will activate Force Ebb. Same stats as the zombies before.
Yeah, no defense. Actually, yeah, no defense.
Oh,
I was looking at the amalgamation. I was like, oh, he has got defense, but that's
it's all lies. Put in by the commies. Shit.
those damn commies with
Okay.
their mouse-style bicycle.
I deal 7 wounds, and I'm gonna deal a crit, and I'm gonna throw a boost. No, wait, and 3 advantages is enough to upgrade a check, right?
No, I don't think so. I think it has to be a triumph. Yeah, it has to be a triumph to
Okay,
upgrade.
I'll gain.
You can boost someone twice.
Yeah, I will.
Who are you gonna boost, Marshall?
Should be Cedric. I mean, he needs to, attack something.
I need it.
I'm gonna
I've been rolling around on the floor.
So I'm gonna boost the next allied character, and then I'm gonna use 2 advantage to give a specific boost to Cedric.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm
So if
also,
I take the
and then
deck.
I'm gonna take one of the last from. Yeah, wait, and I crit. So yeah, that's all. Okay.
Okay. You deal a sizable chunk of flesh out of one of the gran in front of you and murder another.
Murder.
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 And then next for me, my friend. Just gonna check the destiny pool. Yeah, I don't need to use it anymore.
Destiny's.
It is at equilibrium.
Actually, no, I will. I will use one to give you guys some advantage. I'll giving myself an advantage. Oh!
Oh no, that is not good. Whatever that is not good.
Who's attacking who?
This is the resilience check of the spore pod.
No.
Lies. Fake
so
news.
Communist lies.
So out pops another
Or
set,
didn't report it, so it must not be true.
another set of 3 zombies, and after it has created them, you've noticed over the last couple of turns that as it creates things, it seems to shrink slightly. This time, it seems to almost be reinvigorated by the production, and you see as it slowly shortens, it gets lower and lower until poof, it's underground.
Bruh. God damn it.
Player initiative slot.
I think I'll take this one. So I'm gonna run up and grab my lightsaber, standing up.
1 maneuver, 2 maneuvers.
Yeah, 2 maneuvers. Then is anything engaged with me?
No.
No.
I think we should just close the door.
Slus is
I
already
can't
ahead
get
of you.
out.
The door has been closed, locked, and the keys have been completely burnt to a
Wrong
crisp.
door. Wrong door, Slash.
Yeah, that's literally all I can do.
Okay, you lose that boost, I'm going to say. But the boost to the next allied character, I'll say will carry on to the next one. But the specific boost, I'll say you lose.
Well, it's just till my next check. So I haven't made a check.
Okay.
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 Okay. So, the amalgam, Chris, is going to take another bite with another one of its mouths.
Okay.
Oh, you seem rather calm about this. It's going to spend destiny on this one.
You guys should start using that destiny.
I have been. I've been.
Like, I'm leaving it to Cedric so he can spam it every.
Also, I realized I didn't flip one for the spore pods. There you go, guys. Now you should definitely be using it. It misses you. This amalgam seems like a little puppy dog so far.
All right, well, time to eradicate it. In it next for me, my dude.
No, I refuse. It's my job. It's my thing to say. Player initiative slot, anyone but Cedric. I'm also getting a picture for the amalgam for you guys.
All right. There's only one thing to do in time like this. Shoot it with good old. Oh,
Oh,
Jesus
God.
Christ.
Fuck.
That's gonna be in my nightmares.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Remember, you've got a boost, Macabre.
Thank you.
Do you want to use your destiny? You have 6 of them today.
Yeah,
you
you know what?
Yeah, go for
I'm
it.
gonna need it.
Remember to roll your
And-
force die this time.
Yep. Oh. Oh wait, I rolled 1 extra force die by accident.
We'll just take off 1 dark side point, make it 2 and 5.
Okay.
So you can crit. So I want you to roll a hard cool check if you're going to refuse to use the triumph to do that.
Oh no, I wanted to use the triumph to do that.
Awesome. Well, let's work out the damage first, I guess.
Yeah. All right. So I will again be using all of this because I don't.
So the Destiny that you used on the check. If you're using all the dark side points, you might as well flip a Destiny now.
Yep. Welcome to AD&D levels of mental gymnastics. Okay. So, I have 8 points to spend. How many targets are in here?
But you have 7 points. Yeah, 7.
Oh, 7, my bad.
There is a group of 2 zombies engaged with Kasari, a group of 3 that have just popped out of the pod. The pod is untargetable, and then there is the amalgam. So there's a group of 2, a group of 3, and the amalgam.
Okay. I imagine Kasari could probably handle the 2. So that means I have 4 to target. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll spend 2 points on targeting them. The range band doesn't apply, so I don't have to spend there. And I will spend 5 on the damage.
It's an extra 10. You will purse 4, right?
Yeah, so that's
16.
14 before. Oh yeah, because plus is so 16 before soak, and with the advantage, I will boost Kasari.
Okay, so you
and I get a crit. I'm not sure how you apply a crit to multiple targets, but hey,
you're only going to crit on 1 target.
Okay, well, definitely the amalgamation then.
9. You take 9 conflict for that.
This hurts, guys.
You're doing it.
You're also taking 5 strain for using those dark side points. I hope you were keeping track of that before. So roll the crit first of all. It's just an unmodified crit. I don't think you have vicious on this, do you? But you can add your force die to it, remember, and that includes your extra dark side points.
Oh no! Oh,
Wait.
This is gonna hurt.
Yeah, just roll your force die and your dark side points first.
So it's just D100.
No, don't roll the D100 yet. Roll your force die and your dark side points first.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so first of all, you take 8 conflict, and it's going to be a plus 4D crit.
Okay. So, exclamation point D100 plus...
No, exclamation point crit space plus 4.
Crit plus 40. It's been so long since I crit.
Shocking for you.
Wow.
So this time you guys feel another wave of dark side energy. Much more you, Cedric. It's more on your side of the room. And Cedric, after a little while, you can hear a little... And if you look close enough, little sparks are in the wave as it washes over the room, killing the group of 3 zombies and severely damaging this amalgam as it falls to its fleshy knees, its deformed knees. Looking once again at Merkava.
You can always count on the Emperor to save us, I guess.
By the way, Merkava, you conflict.
Yeah, I know.
He got what?
He has so much conflict.
It hurts. But hey. We're
Gonna
getting
be
out
a
of here.
dark side user by the end of this combat.
Possible.
Yeah.
Well, not now, but it could be if he keeps using shit. If that's the end of your turn, it can be in it.
Yeah. I'm going to spend a lot of time away from the after this.
Okay, I don't. As the amalgam's already gone, so it's just the 2 groups of zombies, one of which is dead. The other group of zombies is going to attack you, Kasari. You don't have any defense, right?
Nope.
Yes.
Okay.
That was a perfect cancellation. Can we just appreciate that for
So it's Kasari now.
Yep. I will attack these good gents.
Well, as long as you're respectful about it, I'm sure they won't.
You guys remember what the command is for init set? Like what the NPC commands are?
Fuck me if I know that.
Yeah, no, I don't remember.
I'll test it in admin.
Actually, I think what it is it's like you write PN, like in the order that they go. P means PC, N means NPC.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay. So whose turn is it again? It's
mine.
guaranteed to be someone.
Yep, I'm dealing. I'm activating flow. Okay. So that was overall really shit. I'm gonna use the 4.
Did you use my boost?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I'm gonna use 3 of the advantage to upgrade my my defense rating.
Melee defense, I assume.
Yes, and I'm gonna use 2 to throw a boost to Cedric.
Yay!
He has 2 now because he lobbied for that retination of the previous one. Okay, so is that the end of your turn? You don't have to end it next this time because I've set the initiative order.
Sounds good. That is the end of my turn. Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
So the Spore Pod is gonna pop back up. It is targetable again, and is gonna make a resilience check. So you see, as it pops back up and it opens wide, all of its sides kind of open wide to reveal another group of 6 zombies walking out of it.
As you do. You know what you're gonna have to do, Chris?
Cedric, we're closing the door, dude.
Oh shit! It doesn't. Okay, it doesn't add to the current one. That's fine. Ish. This could be really fucked, actually.
Oh, I guess combat's over. Oh well.
That's how that works. Mistakes are actual facts in the world.
That should be fine. Let me try and see
They
what
form the objective basis of reality when the GM makes a
fine.
mistake.
We're fine. We're fine.
Or, wait, no objective basis of reality?
No objective basis of reality.
No.
Player turn.
Real quick, I'm going to tell Cedric to get out of that room.
Force lightning.
Unlimited power.
Unleash them. Unleash yourself upon them.
I'm arrogant, man, so...
But you're not suicidal.
I'm brave and arrogant. So I'm gonna head towards the thing that's engaged, the lots of people merged together thing.
Amalgamation.
The amalgamation next to Macabre. Or try to. I'm gonna use Destiny.
You can do it. You won't fuck up this time.
You have 2 boosts.
Yay!
So you successfully engage with the amalgamation. Roll a fear check. Hard fear check.
I gotta use Destiny again.
Hey! You are staggered for a turn, but you don't have any of the other effects of fear.
Staggered.
Yeah, let me look up what that means also.
That's at loss of an action, or is it loss of a maneuver?
I believe it's maneuver.
I think it's an action.
I think it's an action. Maneuver, I think, is your it's, I don't know. Fuck it. Anyway.
It's both. You
He's
lose
on the
everything.
way.
I can't find it, so I'm gonna need people's help on this one.
Oh shit. Get out the book. Everyone get out the book at once.
Staggered, cannot perform an action.
Okay, but you're engaged. You Your aura of fear around you, by the way,
Doesn't.
you notice that the amalgam doesn't seem to be too interested
Yeah.
in that.
Thought it would be.
It actually likes it. Talk dirty to it.
So that's one maneuver. Do you know what? I am going to use.
Remember this is supposed to be like a spacecation?
It is a space station. You've just gone into Act 2, which is, National Lampoon's Christmas Space Station.
In which everything's shit and it's not a vacation at all.
Look,
yeah,
the
that's
stake-
the end of my turn.
the stakes have risen, okay? The stakes have risen. This is still child's play compared to what you're going to find later in the camp.
Yeah, I know. That's what scares me.
The amalgam is going to take a bite at you, Cedric. What's your defense now?
3.
You guys want to go take a spacecation?
Yeah, let's go
This
on an
is the
actual.
spacecation.
Nah, let's go on an actual spacecation. Putty's bullshit. I want to actually just go to a resort.
You've got all the soap. You've got all the soap.
Yeah, I got all the soak, but if I can't soak it all, you know what happens, buddy.
Well, you don't know how the mechanic works. So 15...
No, I'm just talking about wounds.
Oh shit! Well, 15. Oh yeah, you haven't healed. Oh, man. You take 15 damage before soak.
So I am unconscious.
Take a crit plus whatever crits you have already.
Did he heal my dead leg? Crit?
No, I'd say not.
Wait, he has a prosthetic.
Yeah. Okay, go on. Yeah, you healed that.
Like,
Distracted.
Oh my god! I don't have a free maneuver anymore on my turn.
Also, it adds to your list of crits that you have, though. So.
Yeah. So I have
yeah, he's
2 easy
unconscious.
crits.
You're unconscious. You're prone. It's the end of the amalgam's turn. It just stomps. Basically, you look as it rears up its legs and comes crashing down on Cedric's head. Cedric, who you now realize has looked pretty worse for wear this entire time, falls over unconscious.
why are we letting him fight?
We're bad friends.
Okay. Do you mind if I take this one?
That's fine.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to swing on the amalgam.
Oh,
Okay,
no
good.
force lightning?
It's got defense 1.
Okay. I don't want to zero out my morality session.
I mean, I don't think you care that much about it. Clearly.
He's a light side paragon right now, Marshall. Okay. Because the morality system.
Uh-huh.
As far as I'm concerned, he's the actual manifestation of evil right now.
Okay.
No, that's just the guy he has living in his head. Oh,
Okay,
it's renting.
so...
Yeah, have you ever
market-
had like a questionable roommate?
You know how hard the property market is these days.
He always
property
pays
market.
the rent.
Okay,
Holy shit!
thank God.
The mental property market.
Just in case, remember I do have Breach too.
Yeah, no, you carve through this fucker, and he's dead.
That's 11 days,
That's-
and I'm going to spend my maneuvers going over to the door. Wait, is
Bits.
Cedric in the room that I
Yep.
am in now?
In the room, and the bits of, as you carve through this thing, the bits of flesh kind of go over him like a mound, like a fleshy grave covering Cedric's unconscious body.
What the hell? Okay, I'm going to close the door with my maneuver. Shut that
'Cause-
shit.
What?
Kasari and Cedric are both in there.
Oh, wait, what? No, I thought we were still in the previous room. They came to us.
No, you all were in that room the entire time.
Oh, my
Wait, no, but you said it now. Use your maneuver next turn.
Okay, so
No,
Kasari not only fully believed he was a Sith before, now he's not only a Sith, he's an asshole!
No, I'm not going to close the door. I thought that
Nah,
we were
you
still
said
in
it,
the-
and Putty
Oh,
said
that's-
that you said it.
Yeah, but
Initiative
his
text has not
character-
been cast.
His character would have known that you guys were in there. He was a mistake.
Okay,
Damn.
shit.
I would have liked to as well, Marshall, but some players just won't go away with the say what you mean thing,
Yep.
Yeah, except I was uninformed of how the situation was laid out.
On whose fault was that?
Not your mom. That's
Typical Sith Emperor ignoring the facts just for emotions.
Typical propaganda.
All right. Oh man, it's not like I can drag Cedric out.
Especially now that you've covered him in flesh.
No, he's protected now. So
What the fuck?
I am going to. Yeah, he's totally fine. I'm going to stim pack him with my maneuvers.
By the way, Cedric, as you fall unconscious, the ringing of the word communion continues. What did you say you were gonna do?
I'm gonna stim pack Cedric.
I think you'd have to spend the maneuver getting engaged.
Okay, so I'll spend both my maneuvers. So, yep.
Now, Puddy, would my stim packs that I took on the last session still carry over because of the time jump, or...?
You take them before the jump?
I took them, yeah, I took them just before we went into the compound, I think.
I'll say that they actually do carry over because you haven't had a long, like a full night's rest.
Okay, yeah.
It's been a day, but you haven't had enough rest to reset. So how many were you on?
I was on 2, so I gained 3 wounds back, and I'm still unconscious.
While you're unconscious, by the way, Cedric, you catch a glimpse of something.
Oh god.
Communion of your new best friends.
Oh shit.
What does he catch a glimpse of?
As the communion grows louder. So, Rakava, it's in your turn. We top of the.
I'm going to assume he was just PM'd something.
Is that what happened?
Oh fuck. Yeah.
It's just a glimpse. It's just a glimpse. So
was it the hive mother that I thought there was?
So
yeah, we are straight fucked.
Oh yeah.
So the group of 6 are going to now engage with you, Kasari. They're
Okay.
gonna attack you.
Yes, sir. That's a lot.
I'm just trying to work out how much skill they would have. Okay, and they are going to hit you for 6 damage before soak.
That will pierce 1 damage to me.
Oh no! They're gonna pass on a boost.
I will also activate Mind Bleed and deal 1 damage back, 1 wound back.
Okay. Actually, one sec. They're gonna do this as strain.
Okay. Then...
Can you still do mind bleed?
Nope.
Okay. You only take 1 strain. And yeah, that's the end of the turn. Player initiative slot. I think it's you, Kasari.
Okay, I will attack them.
Which one's the 6 or the 2?
Oh, I'll attack the 2. Better get the 2 out of the way. Since there's
Because they form into one super group.
It's a swarm.
The amalgam.
The amalgam.
Or amalgam-like device.
No, I mean, if anything.
Has
we
anyone
know
thrown
that
me
the
a
amalgam
boost
has-
this round? No? Okay.
If anything, we know that the amalgam has less than 35 health. So,
Yeah.
I mean...
I can confirm that for you. At least you know the minor amalgam has that much.
I activate
All right,
flow.
well, fun session. Good campaign.
I heal 2 strain with the flow. And I deal 7 wounds. And I'm activating a crit and throwing a boost die to Cedric.
You finish off that group. They are completely and utterly dead.
Excellent.
So, Is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn.
Excellent.
I feel someone needs to get the heal force power. It might be useful.
Well, Chris has Protect.
Yeah, Chris has Protect.
He also has a
Slightly.
discount on purchasing heal.
He also is a Sith Lord.
Hey now. Hey now. Okay, the Spore Pod is going to make
You're
its
a
rock
rock star.
and it's actually going to use Destiny now. It's got its boost.
That's never good.
It's always good. So you see as a group of 2 more zombies pop out of the Spore Pod, and then, struggling to get out, another amalgamation begins stomping out of it, and then from behind, a bigger, larger, more gooey and drippy amalgamation comes out.
Uh-oh.
Not good. Not freaking good.
I'm gonna yell at Kasari to grab Cedric, and we need to get out of here.
Is that? Didn't you heal Cedric?
He's
not
done
up.
1 stim pack, and I'm still unconscious.
Son of a bitch. Fine,
Also,
I'll grab him.
You can see that took a lot of the Spore Pod creating those things.
Yeah, is it a P now?
No, it's probably 3 foot tall.
Okay, this thing is defying the laws of physics to generate this.
I say, I'll
Well,
take.
it
I
clearly
mean,
goes
that's
into the
not
ground.
necessarily true. There might be more of it underground.
Oh my
And
god.
you've seen it go underground once already, but it looks like it's even changing color in some places. Where once it was a kind of velvety black, it's now gray and shriveled. It's definitely it's lost a lot of energy fighting you guys. You hear a real ruckus downstairs, Les.
Is it a real ruckus?
It's a real ruckus.
So many bodies.
And some rumbling.
I'm gonna. Oh
Maybe-
man,
maybe
I wonder if
Shuts the door
Celeste-
and locks it.
I'm thinking maybe Celeste might actually end up doing that.
No, he's gonna go take a nap.
I'm
No,
going
that's
to
more like 0.
Casually, carefully walk down the stairs, probably,
Casually?
and see what's going.
like chill though, like real chill. I don't want anyone to think I'm
Yeah,
not chill.
real
as
chill.
fuck.
To act cool, totally not terrified of whatever's down there.
Chill.
Okay, there's another player initiative order slot, and Slash, you can take any of them. But it is player turn.
You guys want me to take the first?
Just start shooting.
I don't know what's. I am I down the staircase by the time I.
You're halfway down the staircase. It'll take a maneuver to get into the first room.
Okay, I'll use my maneuver to get into the first room. What
Okay, you
will
can
I
now see through the door a shriveled up kind of black pod and 2 ungodly amalgamations of flesh, as well as the party kind of in dire straits fighting them. You're within medium
I
range of any
begin
enemies.
to immediately regret my decision, and I'm going to. So how far away am I from them?
Medium range, and you could target the Spore Pod or the amalgamations. You can't target the zombies; they're not in view.
If only
You could also target Chris.
This would be the
you could
time
target
for the
Charles.
laser cannon, man. This would
Okay,
be...
Yep,
target
I think I'm gonna target Charles. Clearly,
Okay.
that's the. I'm gonna probably fire on the amalgamation.
The larger one or the smaller one?
The larger one because it's terrifying. It's
Is it?
slightly more terrifying than the smaller one.
So it's medium range, so it's going to be 2 difficulty, and it is also adversary 1, so 1 challenge, 1 difficulty, and defense 1, so 1 challenge, 1 difficulty, 1 setback. You still have some destiny laying around.
Yeah, but
So
I'm thinking I might take a strain to activate one of my abilities. Let me check.
I forgot to flip one for the Spore Pod, so there's...
So it has a defense rating of what?
1.
I'm going to use precise aim to take 1 strain to reduce it by 1.
Okay, sounds good. There's no defense rating anymore. Wait, is that just for your attack or to like for other people?
That's for my attack.
Okay.
So yeah, there's no challenge rating.
There's one challenge, one difficulty, but not one setback.
Oh, okay.
Because you got that from adversary, not defense.
So wait. So 2 yellow, 1 green, 1 red, 1 purple, right?
Yeah.
Okay, making sure I'm not fucking. Oh, God damn it! I have to do 3 exclamation points.
No, I think you just
No,
got
you have to
spaces
put
between
spaces.
the yellow and the
Okay.
green and the red and purple. Or you could just write it out like I have recently, and just do like YYG.
It
Or
also
the dice roller's
crashes the
just
dice
crashed.
roller. I think putting them all together crashes the dice roller.
That makes sense.
Because
Marshall,
I
if you
think
want
I
on
think
that,
it is one thing
What'd you say?
when there's numbers.
could you reset the dice roller for us?
Sure.
Whoops! I came in and like a wrecking ball and just annihilated the dice roller.
Wait, you came in like a wrecking ball, Miley Cyrus?
Yes.
Okay.
Dude, the dice rollers, it is a very low willpower.
Unlike the spore pods.
You came in
Yeah.
like a wrecking ball, much in the same way that Chris was born this way. Anyway,
Yep. Is it reset?
it should be.
No one watching this is going to get that joke.
What do you mean watching this? We're not recording.
Hey, 1 success.
Hey!
We definitely are. What?
Oh.
So that's 11 damage.
You notice as with your precise aim, you're able to hit a very soft spot of the amalgamation, but its outer fleshy skin seems to be thick, almost as if it's not just one layer of skin. Multiple layers of skin have been layered up on this one to create an armor of sorts, and you definitely don't do a ton of damage to this thing.
Well, that's my contribution.
You guys notice that Sless has arrived and has started shooting.
Also,
I haven't.
for future reference to myself, I should have gotten like a bonus die because I'm dumb and forget things. But initiative next.
What the fuck?
Because the amalgam hasn't acted first, right?
Yep.
Well, the amalgam is about to act now. Seeing you, it charges towards you, taking both of its maneuvers, taking 2 strain to do so.
Oh, okay.
And it is going to attack you. Do you have any melee
I'm going
defense?
to take 2 points of strain to dodge, so that will add 2 difficulty die to its attack.
Is it upgrade or increase?
Increases the difficulty die.
Yeah. And do you have any melee defense?
I do. I have 1 melee defense.
Should be fine. Yeah, see? Fine.
Fine.
Fine. So as it rolls, you're able to jump out of the way, and it crashes into the wall behind you. And as it does, you notice as a bunch of spores fly off of it and go funneling into the room behind you. And you guys who are in the room notice as they go back into the pod and give it a little bit more energy.
You can hear me shout at this point. I severely regret coming down here.
By the way, Slaz, it's not engaged with you. It's still at short range since it crashed into the wall. Player initiative. I think it's Casario or Casario or Charles? I'm not sure.
Wait, what?
Anybody
No,
know?
Casario or Macava.
Sorry, I'm
Well,
Didn't
I'm on-
Merkava have the first one? Or that was,
No,
that was the
was
first
Slaz.
one.
That was
Slaz,
less.
okay.
Yeah.
I thought we were 2 players in. I'm sorry.
Someone stimpack me.
I was just about to.
You want to go then?
Yeah, so I'll spend a maneuver, stim packing him, going, why is he giving up? He always gets up. And,
Stimpack me.
Not this time, buddy.
Not this time, I'm still not up.
and then I'm going to power move the abomination that engaged with Celeste, and I'm going to, throw it at the other abomination.
Okay. I forget how those mechanics work. Roll your force power check. I think roll an opposed discipline check too.
So should I roll these together?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
oh, okay. So what's its discipline?
That will be 1 green, my friend. So 1 purple.
Okay. So, Y, G, G, P, good old F, N. All right.
You succeed, and you get the triumph.
Okay. So I guess I'll critic.
I don't know if you can crit with a move. I'm looking at.
Yeah, no, I don't think I can. So, what are the things I can do with a triumph?
Oh, you should know the mechanics of force power moves, damage capability. If you're gonna pull it out of nowhere. Also, by the way, you take 3 conflict.
Yeah, I know. Ow. Okay.
Is there even a force power move damage fucking mechanic?
I assume I can. It
deals damage equal
10
to
times the
10
weight.
times its silhouette.
Okay, cool. All right.
Is
Okay.
that
So
to both parties, if it's a person or a creature.
I'll say it is.
Okay.
Just for you. Just for you. So, by the way, that guy is at medium range from you, so you're gonna have to spend some force points.
Oh, okay. So I'll spend the light one. And I assume
Activating the power.
Oh yeah. And then I guess I'll spend
Do it! Do it now!
a good old dark boy on extending the range, because I assume it's still just a silhouette one,
Silhouette 2, actually.
Power!
right? All right. Well, in that case, I need to. What's it called? Silhouette. I need to upgrade the silhouettes. So I'm gonna have to spend 2 of those dark side ones. So I take an additional conflict.
2 conflict, 2 strain, flip destiny.
Wait.
What?
Strain. Yeah. No. I'm a dumb. So destiny. Right. And he is back in the room.
Yeah, he's back in the room and he is flying into the amalgam. He also wipes out the 2 new zombies that had popped out of the pod.
Oh, thank God.
Just murdering them. And both of the amalgamations crash against the wall, taking severe damage.
Okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
Let me hit you with that good old in it next.
Okay, so the smaller amalgamation, who you just threw his friend on top of, is going to come towards you, Chris, and he's going to try hitting. He's going to try hitting you. So what's your melee defense?
3.
Okay, let's take a look at the smaller amalgamation stats. It is going to deal 14 damage before soak, and this is going to be a strain.
Does soak still apply?
Soak still applies.
Okay.
So you got, how much soak have you got?
6.
So you take 8 strain.
Yep. Christ. I can only take 1 more.
No more using dark side points for you, though.
Yep. Unless it's a big old Kamehameha finisher.
That's the end of its turn. Player initiative stuck. Sorry.
Okay, who's nearest to me?
Enemy-wise,
Yeah.
you're still engaged with a pack of 6, and you're at short range from an amalgamation. You're at short range from both the amalgamations and the sport pod. The sport pod, by the way, is no longer blocked off. Their flanking kind of formation has obviously failed because it's kind of devolved. So you could engage with the sport pod if you disengaged from these guys.
These zombies have better tactics than we do.
They used to. Now they've kind of devolved. You just force move a giant amalgamation across the room. That kind of breaks any formation.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, for the warfare, the next war.
Yeah. Just
Bring
force
lots.
move a tank.
So it would take 2 maneuvers to get to the spore pod?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Takes your strain if you're going to take your action.
Yep.
You are face to face with this spore pod. You feel an energy coming off it, a connection to the force flowing through this point in time in space. It doesn't even necessarily feel like the dark side, but it's a very strong vergence of the force.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely a pretty big dark side presence in the room, and that'd be Christopher over there. Yeah, does he have any defense?
The spore pod, let's have a look. You guys haven't attacked the spore pod yet. He has 2 melee defense, and he also has adversary 2. So it's going to be 2 challenge
Shit.
and 2 setback.
Okay, I'm glad I asked. And by that, I mean not at all.
Now, if we don't ask about the defense, does it exist?
Wow. Okay.
Ouch.
Oh.
I use the two light side points to heal 2 strain.
You're up.
And,
Oh, no.
And I deal 7 wounds to the beast, or 7 damage, depending on how high its soak is.
Well, you got breach 1, right?
Yeah, but it had like 11.
Yeah. Damage would be... Okay, so as you rear back for your first strike at the pod, you go in hard. As you do, it opens wide, and your lightsaber goes directly into it, dealing a very significant amount of damage. But your whole upper body is now within the spore pod as it closes and pulls you in.
Oh, that's not good. This is not ideal.
In it next.
Goodbye. I shall live in the city of pods now. It goes to Narnia. It's actually really that's what the force feeling is.
The pack of 6 is going to engage with you, Merkava, and attack.
Oh joy.
How much melee defense do you have? 3, right?
3.
This is really not good, guys.
You're fine. You're fine. How much
Oh,
soak do you have? 6, right?
6.
Let me see.
Yeah.
If you do 7 damage, you're kind of fucked. But let me have a look. Version 1, base of 3, 6. Oh, 6! They do 6 damage before soak. So you're fine.
We're
that's-
fine.
Cedric, can you in it next to me because you're unconscious?
Everyone's fine.
Everything
Well,
is
I'm
not fun.
unconscious, so... I'm unconscious and I've had 4 stim packs.
Fine.
Because I make an average athletics check, you can see as below you a bunch of zombies are starting to get brought
Ew.
up from underneath,
This
and
is
this spore pod is preparing to regurgitate.
This is like Valdadir being caught in the mouth of the T-Rex as the zombies are in the T-Rex's mouth. Did you say average athletics?
Yeah.
Oh wait, shit. Okay, 1 success.
You only rolled difficulty. Oh,
Y'all,
you want to add them together?
That's
Yeah.
what I'm doing. Yeah.
So, you feel yourself being pushed out. Do you let yourself get pushed out, or do you want to stay inside?
What? I don't think Narnia's down there. I'm gonna leave.
Are you sure?
I mean,
So,
there's nothing saying that Nardi is not down.
Yeah.
So you notice as 5 zombies are underneath you, and you're pushed violently out of the spore pod with 5 zombies surrounding you. Your good athletics mitigates the damage a little bit. You still take 4 wounds, 4 strain, and you land prone with 5 zombies next to you.
That was a success too, Jesus Christ.
So
If
one
she
of
wa-
the impact
The success also let her stay in if she wanted to.
So, Marshall, if you really want to go right now, you can, but I want to make a small argument for me going so I can get that boost die against that amalgamation
You can go.
monstrosity. Okay.
Wait, does it have to not act during the turn order or not act during the pool of combat?
I'll read it out because I'm pretty sure it's the turn order. Quick strike. Add 1 bonus die per rank of quick strike to combat checks against targets that have not acted yet. Oh, this encounter. Yep, never mind.
Oops.
I also misread the dodge. It does upgrade the dice, not to add them, so that's for future reference. So yeah, maybe it's probably best for you to go instead, Marshall.
Yeah, because you need to grab Cedric and get out of here.
Nah, you're fine. Guys, the spore pod looks very shriveled at this point. And Marshall, inside, you saw many patches of kind of rips and tears and bleeds of gooey grey liquid pouring down its gullet.
My favorite.
You're gonna need to take a shower after this.
I attack the spore pod.
I mean, he's wearing that weird exosuit thing, right?
Yep.
So
You are,
he's...
Marshall, you are 1 prone, so you need to spend a move to stand up, and
I do
2
that.
surrounded by zombies to the point that you can't disengage with them.
Well, fuck these zombies. I'm gonna attack the zombies.
Okay, so they have no defense, no answer. There are 5 of them.
Yo.
Yo.
These guys are assholes.
Yeah, yo. Dreaming.
And I'm the
Don't
only
give it
one
up,
so far to get the
Cedric,
secrets
dreaming.
off them.
Don't give it up, Merkava. Dreaming.
I deal 11 wounds. That's it. Something
You
happens
kill
with
one
the
of them.
strain. I don't know.
You gain 1 strain. I'm not
Okay.
going to bother with that too much. You kill one of them.
Excellent.
just one.
Actually, I say this: you kill one of them. You spent the maneuver standing up. You still have 1 maneuver yet, and you now have an opening to disengage.
Oh, like
Oh yes, I leave.
2 strain. You disengage at short range. You're still in the room, but you're not engaged with anyone.
I thought you couldn't take maneuvers after you acted in combat.
But you could have actually spent 2 strain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You always have your maneuvers, I believe.
You always
Or
have-
can do, you
You always have your
maneuver.
dick in your mouth. That's what you always
Something
have.
about what you just said, though,
Yeah.
Toe rings a bell, so I'll look it up after this. But is that can you end it next round?
Yep.
Okay, so the minor amalgam who is engaged with you, Chris, is gonna whack you.
Oh boy.
What do you got? What do you got for defense? It's 3, right?
3. But he gets 5 XP.
So this amalgam kind of with its more formed hand, because one of them's just a stump, but another one is basically a big giant hand, grabs you up against the wall, but you're not really hurt. However, one of its nails digs into the side of your shoulder, and you feel a weird sensation from it.
Uh-oh. Does he feel communion from it?
Feels warm.
So,
Oh, no.
you want to go Merkava, or do you?
Hot chocolate.
Okay, I'll go.
Yeah, just go.
Alright. So, I'm going to fire at the really big, scary dude again and hope he doesn't come charging at me.
Okay, it's going to be a 1 challenge, 1
I'm
difficulty,
going
1 setback.
to use the precise aim to remove his 1 rank of his defense.
So it's just 1 challenge, 1 difficulty.
Yep, a success and a strain, so 11 damage. Or, well, yeah, I said a success and a strain, but a
You take 1
success and a
strain,
threat.
Yeah, you take 1 strain. And it seems to do about as much damage as it did last time.
Yeah, I'm hoping that's at least some damage.
These damage. I would say that it was fully absorbed if you weren't at least bidding his strength.
Alright, yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, end your turn. Well, just your luck. That guy just got force moved, but he just got shot, so he looks directly at you and comes charging again, taking 2 strain and can attack.
Two ranks of dodge, so I'm gonna take 2 strain myself to upgrade his difficulty check by 2.
Do you have any melee defense?
Yes, I have 1. Oh.
Oh no! Oh no!
It's been a fun campaign, guys.
You guys, so you take 14 damage a strain. You can soak some of it though.
Nope, I'm knocked out.
Fuck.
Well, before you get
Okay,
knocked out,
we need to retreat. I'm
Yeah.
before you get knocked out, a small nail.
Wait,
pricks
I
into the
forgot.
side.
So if I hit so I'm at 17 wounds and 17 threshold. I am knocked out, right?
Yeah.
That's how it works. Okay.
So a small prick on your neck, and you take stage 1 of the sickness.
Oh. So Sless is going to commit suicide after this.
And now, since you're
So he
unconscious,
can guarantee that he meets his god.
so now, and since you got knocked out, roll your crit
Oh yeah.
plus any other crits you have. The sickness doesn't count as a crit for crit rolls.
So I do roll 1d100.
No, do exclamation mark crits, and it'll tell you what the crit is.
Oh, okay. A 19. Distracted.
Distracted.
I did.
Distracted again.
Distracted is the fucking mascot crit of
Crit.
these 2 campaigns.
It was the first ever crit we got
I played on
against
it.
us.
Distracted all day. Okay, that's the end of its turn. So, have you acted, Kasari? You have.
Yeah, it's
Merkava, you
Carver
have,
and me.
So I just actively pinned.
No, you. After that, he let go of you. He drops to the floor. You're engaged with him. You're also, once again, I'd like to remind you, there is a clear path to the spore pod right now. Actually, you're not even engaged with the amalgamation. You got enough space that you're not, so you could engage with the spore pod with 1 maneuver.
Is he engaged with me?
The amalgamation? Yeah, I'd say he's engaged with you.
I was talking more about Makava, but
Oh, Merkava is definitely not engaged.
Okay. How many enemies are on the field?
a lot.
Let me have a remember. So there are 4 in the group with Kasari. There are 6 on the other side. There is 1 amalgamation in the other room. There is 1 amalgamation in this room, and there is a spore pod. That is a total. If you can access both rooms, and I don't think you'd be able to attack the amalgamation in the other room, but if you could, it would be 13. There are 12 enemies in your room.
Okay.
Take it. Take that slither of power.
That seems really rational.
Mm-hmm. Now's the time to take a risk.
Mm-hmm.
Will you take the offer?
Oh, like,
no.
out of character, I totally think you should do it. It's hilarious. It's great.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna go unconscious after this.
In character's a whole nother issue.
Are you just casting, or are you taking that?
If you go unconscious, I am fucked, because I need to now pick up all of you guys.
Yeah, if everyone's dead, then I don't have to worry about it.
What I will say,
I have to pick which one of you I love the most and to carry that person out.
I'll say this, you know that Celeste has the keys.
Good point. Celeste, you're with me.
and you also know that Cedric could probably carry 1 more person.
Okay, Chris, are you taking the offer?
Definitely not. But I am.
Well,
I'm still
Cedric
thinking if I
could
want to.
if he was alive.
No, I mean, the thing is, if okay, the spore pod is basically dead at this point as far as like it's gonna take.
Just get us out of here. Get us out of here.
Or
We have 2 people
or
unconscious.
unleash.
Or unleash and kill as many as you can.
Because I mean, so what I'm if you unleash, you can give me some covering fire, and then on my turn I'll pick up I'll try to pick up people.
Just like Pac-Man pellets, grab everybody and go.
Yeah, very much.
Hey, Chris, what are you doing?
Okay. So there are 2 options.
No, you do it.
Just do it. Just do something.
Oh my god, you guys are worse
Nike,
than me.
just do it.
What do you mean? They're worse than the Emperor. You turn
Do it! Do it now!
Your turn has lasted like 3 minutes. What are you doing?
Strike me down.
Fine. On that note, all right, typing it all out. You know, I'll
Stroke
put
me
Destiny
now.
on top of it too.
Yo, it's been so long since we said "stroke me now."
I know.
So that's 2 purple, 3 N's, 2 F's, and 1 frowny face. Oof. Okay.
You take
Oh,
2
God.
strain, by the way, after this is resolved, so you're
Well, I was
desperately
gonna
unconscious.
take it anyway. So,
Oh fuck!
this is gonna be a lot of damage.
So
Base
you-
damage for this is 10.
So flip 2 Destiny, 1 for the Destiny you used, and 1 for the Destiny on the that you're going to be using to spend those dark side points. Base damage is 10, you have 6 points to spend. And you take, if you're going to spend all those dark side points, you're going to take 8 conflict.
Thing is I probably won't have to use all of it if I have 10 base damage.
I think you should
Just
spend
do it. Just
fucking
do it.
cap.
Okay, you know what? Fine. How many targets?
Yeah, I'll say you can target everyone in both rooms, 13.
Okay. So that is... Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, okay. Screw it. That's it.
No, remember, you have to spend 1 point to actually activate the power.
Oh, okay. So, I spent 1 point activating. And, I guess I'll obliterate... I don't know if I obliterate, but that's what I'm intending to do. All of the, zombies.
Well, if you're
And I'll
intending... Wait, it's gone.
So I'll hit all of the zombies with this for sure, and, which amalgamation do you guys think I should do? Weaker?
Maybe the one right by the exit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. So I'll hit the one right by the... So it's hitting everything except the amalgamation that hit me.
All right.
And-
So you see, so take your 4 strain, take your 8 conflict, take your 6 strain actually total. 6 strain, 8 conflict. You see everyone who's conscious, which is just sorry actually. You see as Chris once again unleashes the most powerful wave yet, as it sweeps across the room, killing all of the zombies. The amalgamation by the exit dies, and with his last kind of action before he falls unconscious, he's fallen to the floor. You see as 2 fingers point towards the spore pod, and a bolt of pure and adulterated lightning destroys the spore pod, obliterating it and sending little bits of spore and plant everywhere.
fuck
The
is
only thing that's
left?
left alive is the 1 amalgamation in the room with you, Kasar.
Oh, I'll just fight it then.
In it next for me.
Oh, man.
Chris, you're unconscious, roll a crit, plus any other crits you have, and as you fall
Wait,
unconscious...
if he goes
you...
unconscious from strain, you don't take a crit.
Oh, I didn't know that. In that case, you're not distracted, Slash.
I
Sorry,
didn't go unconscious due to strain. I went for wounds.
That guy did strain damage to you, so maybe you're not even unconscious.
Oh, he only
calculate
did strain damage?
He did strain damage to you.
Oh.
He did like 15 or 16 strain damage, something like that.
Oh, I did go unconscious.
Maybe. Oh no.
But anyway, in Merkava, you fall unconscious, and as you do, your shoulder erupts in a small green algae, and you contract the sickness stage 1. And Kasar, no, I think everyone's gone who's alive.
It's the amalgamation's turn.
Yeah.
Oh, did the amalgamation have a turn?
Can we
I'm sure they'd already
initiative?
used them.
Okay. Well,
Buddy,
it's
let's-
gonna be anyway, because
We need to restructure the initiative.
We
it
could,
doesn't.
but
What? Fuck it. Whatever. Oh, there we go. Good job.
Amalgamation is going to attack you, Kasari.
No, is it?
Much easier.
And
What
this
a-
is the
what a twist.
smaller one.
What
so
a twist!
what's your defense?
My defense
None?
is 9 million. Just kidding.
No, that's not in it. YYGGPP.
It's 0.
Ooh.
Come at me, bitch.
Baby girl.
We're all gonna be sick. Don't
I ain't
worry.
scared of you. No, I got the suit. I mean, I might still get sick, but I'm less likely to.
14 strain before soak.
What the fuck? God damn!
How much soak do you have?
No, shush. Okay, I take 9 strain.
Are you conscious?
I'm conscious, barely.
Your turn.
Holy fuck! Okay, I need to kill
You've
this
got to
thing
kill it in
and
one shot, man.
quick. I gotta kill it quickly.
It can't be that much.
I'm gonna flip Destiny.
Obviously.
It has one No, it doesn't have any adversary, but it does have 1 defense. So 2 difficulty, 1 setback.
And I'm gonna activate Flow.
It's at this point that Putty accidentally party wipes us.
It's not accidental.
Oh no!
I'm gonna take the 5 advantage and use it to heal strain.
Okay.
How much strain do you have right now, Marshall? What's your threshold?
22.
You have 22 strain?
I have 14 strain. You asked what my threshold was.
Okay. I asked for both, out of curiosity.
I only answer the most recent question, and I ignore all previous
Flip the-
entities.
Flip the destiny you spent.
Yeah.
And then next, if that's your turn. Keeping in mind you still could have 2 maneuvers. If you
Oh,
want.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna take 1 maneuver
Aim.
and aim, but no, that would have been before. Aim something I should do before. I'm just gonna use my maneuver to sort of move.
Am I the only one staring at that Destiny pool?
Yeah.
My turn's over.
In it next for me then. Wait, what did you do with your 1 maneuver?
I moved away.
You disengaged?
Yeah.
In which direction? Towards the exit or towards the remains of the spore pod?
Towards the exit?
Okay. You're in the doorway, I'd say.
We're destined to do this forever.
Amalgamation is going to engage with you and attack you.
Of course he is. Little asshole.
Oh!
Okay.
That's
Wait.
a crit.
Shh. Rock-a-bye, babe.
That's going to be 12 strain before soak.
High in the treetops, and with us a cradle will rock.
Are you conscious?
12?
12,
So that's-
12 before soak.
So that's 12 minus 7 is... Wait, 12 minus 5 is 7? So that's
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7! I'm still conscious! But barely! I am holding on by 1 strain, baby!
However, Marshall,
Fuck you!
you do...
No!
do take-
Come, that's lazy as shit! Give me cancer or something!
No, I'm not activating that. Fuck that.
Oh.
But you are going to take... The Triumph is going to give you stage 1 of the
Oh.
sickness. You
Oh.
can use your suit to try and resist.
Oh, yes, that I will do. I thought you were gonna knock me out with the threat, which you can't... Oh, whoa. Sorry, can I hear you? 1 second, talk.
Hello?
Oh, okay, my mic just cut out and then switched to my speakers for a second. It was really weird. Anyway.
The threat is going to give you a setback on the resilience check.
Oh, fuck, okay. Whew, okay. Oh, okay, wait, let me look at the suit stats. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Nitrosane environmental suit. Can make a hard
What does it
resilience
give you?
check. And you said, so it's with threat? Or what? Sorry, with setback?
Yeah.
Okay. Holy fuck, man. This is insane. Should I just run? Leave you?
I want
abandon all
to
of you?
point out that I told you guys not to go down that to this basement, and I also told you guys that I'm fairly sure that we'd be fighting monsters inside this hospital.
I'd like to point out that you guys rolled a 91 on the enemy encounter chart, which is only like the penultimate band. There is a band above this.
I'd like to point out that Wait, okay. You said this is resilience?
Resilience.
God, I'm so distracted by the fact that this is so important. 4G, 3P, 1B, 1S. Okay. I'm pressing enter, boys. Yes!
Oh. You resist the sickness as you see like pus that was left by the wound flowing out of your wound, and you know the suit doing its job. It only got a little bit of a scratch.
Good job,
You're
suit.
safe.
Good job, suit. You're worth every penny, which was none. I didn't buy you.
You're the only one left who doesn't have sickness, and it is your turn.
Fuck. Okay, I could run. I could just book it, take the key, and abandon you all to die, but that would be horrible, and I'd take like 1,000 conflict. So I'm gonna try to kill this thing.
Oh, it'd still be less than Chris.
Yeah. Yep, pretty true. Oh man.
I mean, I'm sure that if you banned only Chris to die, you wouldn't gain any conflict.
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
fairly sure he's a Sith Lord.
He's evil, so it's okay. It makes it better, if anything. Man, what's this thing? What's this thing have again? Setback? Or what is it?
One
What's its
setback
stats?
and one, and he doesn't have any adversary, so it's just 2 difficulty and 1 setback.
And there's an argument that that Cedric was protecting an evil Sith Lord, so really the only person you should attempt to save if you
Okay.
do is me.
So-
Alright?
Theory that Cedric was meeting with a Sith Lord at the start of this session.
I'm activating flow, but like in all honesty, if this doesn't hit, I'm almost certainly going down next turn. Yes. Okay, I used 2 of them, the 2 light side to heal, 2 strain. Not that I mean, it's only a drop in the bucket, but hey, something. And I'm gonna use the 5 wounds. I mean, sorry, I deal 11 damage with 1 breach.
Hey, Marshall.
Yeah.
How do you want to finish this one?
Yes!
Oh god.
I cut its head off.
Which one?
Both.
There are loads, but yeah, okay. You just
I
come
cut them all off!
and it falls to its knees, and there's like 2 more heads left, and with one fell swoop, they fly across the room as it falls into a hunk of flesh. That was
Guys,
the end of
I think we
combat.
need a bit of a nap.
Okay, so what I do is first I take a nap. No, let me roll for strain. Oh man, I really wish I wasn't carrying so much shit. Would have recovered all this strain.
You should have used your last maneuvers to at all.
You throw all the shit away. Yeah. Roll. Discipline. My God, what the fuck just happened, guys? Fuck.
Okay. From now on, when we see that Putty rolled a 91, start in walking away.
You do that, I'll roll in an admin.
Okay. Yeah, so I am going to begin collecting their bodies. And carrying them up to the medical facility where I can sort of lay them down in a more comfortable place without so much blood and goo.
Make an average perception check as you do.
Oh no. No.
Yeah, you have to find the bodies first.
Yeah.
Yay. I
Take your
pass, I
straight.
pass out! No, I'm just kidding, I'm kidding. That would be fucking hilarious.
You take the strain because you're obviously doing this frantically, and you're worried and you're scared. But
Looks like that
You
drop of
notice-
blood paid off.
you notice a few things as you're searching around the second room for the bodies. You notice 8 stim packs that you can pick up.
Oh, I picked
You
them
want
all up, I picked them all up.
You notice a barrel of Colto that you think could probably fill a tank.
Okay. Did we find an empty tank? Guys?
You don't.
I believe there was one in the medical facility as described by Putty. That was Charles was in.
Charles wasn't in a tank. but he was on a bed. But there were 3 tanks in his room. They were full.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
That's 3 encumbrance if you're going to pick it up. You find 300 credits, and also near the spore pod on the floor is a strange purple vial that I will share with you.
Have us chug it.
Yep, I'll definitely drink it.
Not you,
It
the
gives
people
me
who are
su-
sick.
What if it gives me superpowers? It is the disease.
Smells fruity, even though it's surrounded by a weird goo.
I grab the vial.
Okay. As 0 encumbrance. And you successfully, if you were to spend half an hour on this task, you could easily get all 3 bodies upstairs without any checks.
Okay. I do that. I don't want to roll a check and
No,
take
do it.
strain.
Do roll the check.
No!
Pass out.
And as you actually, no, yeah, so you successfully do so.
Okay. Man. Okay. I am going to... I'm going to take I'm going to give myself a stim pack.
Heal 5 wounds.
Okay. And I'm going to give... well, shit. I don't even know if a stim pack will work on half these people. I think most of you collapse from exhaustion. You know what?
I think Cedric is wounds.
Well, actually,
Cedric,
how would I
am
know?
wounded.
So in the game, how do I know who's collapsed from exhaustion and who's collapsed from wounds? Is that even something, is knowledge?
Average medicine check.
No.
Well, I mean, well, actually, Putty, I'm like, look at my wounds versus strain. I think it'd be like just you can make the call still, but I think it's there's some telltale signs.
Yeah, it's going to be depending, but I want the check because if she's
Okay.
just absolutely terrible, then is that 3 success? No, that was your deception, I think.
No.
Oh, you're absolutely terrible.
So you look around. You can guess that Merkava is like pretty healthy in terms of like wound, like in terms of like damage taken. He seems pretty. He doesn't seem to have any telltale signs of
Yep.
of injuries. Sless looks like he's really badly injured and needs urgent medical attention, and Cedric looks like he just needs a nap.
Okay, sounds good. I give Celeste a stim pack, and I then...
How much do you recover from a sim pack?
5 for your first of the day.
I believe it is.
Yes, nice.
I'm now down to 3 wounds.
Yay.
Yay!
Well, I think we all just need a nap, really. So, I forget, are there any places in this facility which I could seal us all in without having to worry about being murdered in my sleep?
The pod room.
The pod room. Oh, fuck, you're right.
The pod
Shit, why'd I carry you
Pod
guys
room.
all up here?
is right.
Fuck!
You could also Operation Suite 2.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
wasn't
that's
the-
closer. Yeah. And I have the key from Celeste, so I'll take the key off Celeste. Or wait, I don't know if we gave that key to Celeste. No, I think I still have that key. So I take you all into the operation room too, and I lock the doors and I go to sleep.
Do you take the beds from Operation Suite 1?
Sure. Yeah.
There's 2 of them. So who's
Isn't
in
there
the
a
beds?
empty Bacta tank in there too?
In Operation Suite 1, there are 3 full Culta tanks.
Oh, perfect. I put all of them in a Colto tank,
And you sleep on a bed yourself?
and I sleep on a bed. And
How
I lock
long
the
does-
door.
And how long does this process last? Like, how long are you guys going to be recovering for?
I'm gonna sleep until my strain recovers, and then I'm gonna get up.
Say 8 hours. 8 hours for you then?
Yeah, sounds fine.
And then we'll do 8 hours for you guys' recovery as well.
Okay.
Let's figure out what you guys are recovering.
So do I set my strain to 0, or how does that work?
Set your strain to 0. Yep,
Okay.
because you had a full night's sleep. Your stim pack count resets, and you recover 1 wound, I think. Yeah, 1 wound. So, everyone in the Culta tank will heal 4 wounds. And
Great.
I will-
I have 0 wounds now.
I am completely wound free.
And I will let everyone in the Culta tank make a resilience check against a crit if they want to.
I will.
Do I even have a crit?
I don't have a crit.
Then you don't need to.
No crits.
Also, I want to point out I technically recovered 5 wounds because Trandoshan
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh, if Chris was
I mean-
conscious, you might get back to specialists, or maybe that was the droids.
No, that was droids.
That was the droids.
I was successful against one of my easy crits.
Very nice. So I want everyone in the back to tanks to make average discipline or cool checks. You're not getting full night's sleep in your condition, but you can recover some strength.
Oh, thank God.
Makava, you recover 3 strain.
I'm still unconscious.
Celeste, you recover 0 strain.
What is this life?
And Cedric, you recover 2 strain.
These tanks are shit.
Okay, at least I'm gonna be conscious now.
So after the 8 hours, who is conscious?
Me!
Okay, I let Cedric out of the Colto tank if he wants to get out.
Wait, is Celeste not conscious?
I'm not.
And
I'm at 16 strain out of 11 threshold.
And Makava, you're not conscious, right?
I'm at 21 out of 20. So, nah.
Okay, what I will say then is after 8 hours, you guys go to 1 below your strain threshold and wake up.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
The strain is more fluid than wounds. It doesn't have to be tracked so
Okay,
religious.
from the way I remember how this works, right? Because this is how you did it when I was in one. The person inside the Colto tank can't let themselves out, right?
Yeah, not really. Not
Okay.
these ones.
I
They're
let
not designed that way.
Celeste and Cedric out, but I do not let Merkaba out.
Did you put him in there with any comms?
Sure, yeah.
I mean, doesn't he just naturally
I don't
his
have
stuff?
comms, so I don't even know. Like, if someone else has comms, that's great. But
I do.
Yeah, I
Okay,
have comms.
great.
Everyone but you has comms.
Excellent. It costs like 5 credits. I should really get it.
Okay, so we're gonna find out what Kasari and Merkava are gonna be arguing about next time on Dunes of Utapau. So we're gonna leave it off there today. It is time, right?
Woohoo.
I'm not like
Yeah.
hallucinating.
Yeah, it's
okay.
done.
Yes.
We're about 5 minutes early because we started about 10 minutes late. But yeah. That's yeah. How do we usually end these things? It's been like
Well,
2
who's
weeks.
doing the description?
Buddy, about that
that's
thing
something
I
I need to
messaged
say.
you about, though.
Oh, one
Toe.
sec, I'm not sure if I.
Toe, you want to do the description? Good, thanks. Okay, so
Okay.
why don't you do the end credits here?
What do I say? Just recap what happened?
Yeah, well, recap what happened and get us excited for next week.
Okay. We all almost died, and that was fun. See you guys next week. Hopefully, we don't fight The Walking Dead 2.0 and roll a D100 on a D100.